All right, let's fucking party. What? And then we'll go to here. Ah, fuck. There we go. It's fine. How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you nerds doing? Hello, Gusto and Nintendo on the YouTube sides. And let me say hello to all the nice people on the Twitch sides. How's it doing, Matthew? Congratulations on your first. How you doing, Nobody? How you doing, Bonnie? How you doing, Ours? How you doing, Shockwave? And Horror Loving? And Bry? And Deacon? And Abysslight, how you doing? Yeah, new widget. Yeah, look at this bullshit. Yeah, I have upgraded the what the fuck I'm playing. I had to do something real dire for it though. I had to do something completely gross, and you'll never forgive me for this. I had to pay for YouTube music. Disgusting. But oh yeah, no, this looks really good. It's a lot of people were really praising it as like the idea of I mean, if the ducking is too aggressive, now is the time to let me know. This is the first time I've actually like really done the ducking. So like I'd be more than willing to change the settings just to make it a little less harsh. More than expected. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah, YouTube Premium funds. And how you doing, Prim? Welcome everybody. I'm explaining how YouTube now gets paid money by me because it's fucked up. How you doing though, Prim? How's it going, everybody? How you doing, Virag? How you doing, Bird Malls? How's it going, nerds? If you do not know me, I'm Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. And I was showing off my new music widget. Yippee! Let's go. Let's see. I could do filters. I can make the auto ducking. Let's a little less aggressive. There we go. That should be a little less aggressive. Yeah, YouTube. I had to actively pay YouTube money. It sucks. But hey, this looks a lot more like professional than what I had there previously. But yeah, if you guys do not know me, I'm Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety. Though today, I am still on my Trench Crusade kick. So I am going to be painting some Heretic troopers. These are basically bone stock, except for the heads. The cost for power, yeah. Sometimes with great power comes great $10 a month. It's not a big deal. Oh, thank you. The bodies are made by the wonderful Saint Decent, and she did the helmets too, which are actually really good. I'm trying to make my guys the Naval Raiders sub-faction, which is like a bunch of like guys on subs. I don't know why this guy's leg is so shiny. Very weird. Whatever. I'll paint over and it'll be fine. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a good Sunday. I spent today at the shop mostly. I've been playing war games today at the shop. I'm actually it's gonna sound weird because they're heretics. I'm going for like a blue. I'm gonna raid your navel. That's fucked up. Fucked up. Do I even have a belly button? Kinda. Yeah, no, I do. I don't have nipples. Sometimes you forget. It's really easy to forget sometimes. It'd be like that. How you doing, Steve? Welcome. How you doing? They were. We played a 900 point game of Trench Crusade, which is like a bit more than like the baby bitch beginner. Here, I can actually show you my whole crew. I took a little group photo of the lads. Here we go. These are I ran Trench Pilgrims with the Saint Methodius, the ones that gives you 2 Shrine Anchorites. You can see, I haven't even guys showed you the correct Warjack. Like the full Warjack has been finished, so he's ready. So you guys might be asking yourself a simple question. How? Yes, that's the Contemptor Dreadnought. So, he was supposed to be the melee variant, but my Contemptor Dreadnought that I'm using as a proxy. Yeah, I'm using a lot of war games of this. The 2 little dudes are from Turnip too, so this is a fucking weird hodgepodge, but still works. But my Contemptor Dreadnought had a ranged gun, which he should not have. So what I did is I took that off because they were magnetized. Because at one point I was like, I'm going to play Horus Heresy. That was a lie. I still like to build stuff for Horus Heresy. But yeah, but the funny thing is like it might be easy to miss. And in replacement for his melee arm, I needed to find something that would look appropriate. So I took another model. And just put his magnetized ass on there. Yes, that is just a guy. I did literally just put a guy on there. One whole dude. He did great though. Like, for people who are not super familiar with like 40K, it's a concept that's pretty universal. The idea of the distraction card effects. It's a model that's like so big and so tough that your opponent is like, I need to deal with this. But like it might not actually be like the linchpin of your army, but because your opponent sees it as threatening. the most conversion of all time. Oh, I got a couple chuckles out of it, so it worked pretty well. What do I want to do? So his main cloak needs to be this like turquoise. We're gonna start from there. This is also like my super zoom, so it's gonna be a little. Maybe I'll go like medium zoom. I don't know. There we go. This is a little easier. Yeah, the good old distraction card effects. So that's what he did. My melee shrine anchorite spent most of the game just taking shots and not dying. And then he eventually got there though on like round 4. He connected with an enemy machine armor and just immediately obliterated him. It was pretty great. War Machine was great. It was really funny. So I mentioned a lot that I started wargaming with War Machine. So it's been kind of fun. Like I've played mercenary warjacks. Stuff like that. How you doing, Top Hat? How you doing? Welcome. I'm working on some lads. Today. My goal is to at least get the 2 SMG ones. How you doing, Rookie? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, except for this one, how you doing, Grind? How you doing? Nice. There we go. The big threat that was creeping up was actually my War Prophet, which was the guy with the anti-tank hammer. That guy killed 2 machine armor dudes by himself. It was a very brutal combat. It was fun though. Even though I do like playing my Hellboys, the pure joy of just hitting somebody with a hammer that explodes cannot be understated. But yeah, these guys are going to be for the raiding party, which is like, I'm basically trying to get a small army of every faction, and the one I don't have is just vanilla heretics. It's like, these are the human forces of hell. I don't really got them yet. Is the Viper an FDM? I've always found that like FDM printers are the fucking most like picky, finicky pieces of bullshit. So if that's what's going on, I totally get you there. Yeah, I can get the yeah, exactly. He did get to live the dream at the very end, but yeah, no, he got a lot of shots sunk into him, which was pretty great. And we're talking more and more about doing a campaign, so yeah, that's a thing. And then immediately I went home. My usual. I'm not the biggest fan of 5e, but I do play 5e with some people that I know locally. We used to play in person prior to COVID, and we just never went back to it, which is very convenient for me actually. He canceled, so I was working on the Beast for Turn Up 28. My Beast is kind of glued. It's basically this like big evil like dragon chicken. I would show you guys it, but I left it in the kitchen because I'm waiting for it to dry at the moment. Oh yeah, actually, no, I should also get the. I usually paint. I've been doing this like corroded effect on the sigils. I'm gonna go ahead and give it that as well. Yeah, I'm gonna glue all 4 heads on. All 4 heads are glued on right now, but I know Black Roses. If I did not say hello already, hello. What I'm doing is I am currently waiting for aluminum foil to arrive, because there's a thing you can do with aluminum foil to use it to. You basically can use aluminum foil to add body to a lot of like big sculpting projects and stuff like that. And I'm gonna need to do a lot of big sculpting projects on that guy. Yep. Oh, I wish you the best of luck then, Top Hat, because like goddamn, the resin printer, I mean the FDM printers in my life have been fucking rough to deal with. Oh my god. I wish it wasn't. I wish they weren't like that. Oh, I put it over here. Get a little bit on this. Unfortunately did not stop the ads, which will just give me some time to recharge my paints and get a good draw. There we go. Get that good soup. All right, we back. Let's go. Yeah, which is why I ended up cracking I have an Ender 3. It was technically like the good beginner choice like years ago. I'm looking forward to the Centauri Carbon. I'm really looking forward to being able just to like pretty effortlessly print terrain. That's all I really want. Like I don't need any. Apparently you can do like multicolor printing, and I don't give a shit because I'm gonna be priming over everything anyway. This guy. Go back. Maybe I'll go back to that super zoom. I haven't really painted anything like this itty bitty. It doesn't look too bad. Like I'm still one of these years like I feel like basically the entire time in stream I'm like I should really get that upgraded lens, and I have not. my usual laundry list of stream upgrade things. Someday I'll get it. It's not going anywhere. Maybe it'll get cheaper the longer I wait, which would be cool. I don't need something real high def. I just need something that's decent. Oh. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't crunch. It doesn't crunch a whole lot, which is good. So yeah, I'm getting that. And I also did see a thing about soaking toilet paper in glue to kind of build up. So I'm gonna be doing like what's it called? I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be doing the aluminum foil, then probably toilet paper with glue, and then probably after that do some like kind of like flesh texturing. I'm not a great sculptor, mind you, but considering this is a lumpy mutated chicken, my real goal is just to be like, looks like one seamless body. Imports might get expensive. Yeah, I mean, Canon, I actually don't know what country of origin Canon is. No, shit, mine's a Sony, fuck. Panasonic Lumix, fuck. No, that's not. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, so like, never mind then. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I just also realized. How you doing, Dirk? Welcome. How you doing? Oh yeah, I use super glue and baking soda to get the body to stick. Like, maybe, like, it's still drying. I might maybe at some point during the stream just run to the kitchen to grab it so you guys can see. It's very work in progress and looks incredibly jank, but like the big evil chicken is coming together pretty nice. But yeah, so yeah, it's but how you doing, Dirk? How you doing? I'm working on some. Oh god, these men. I have to like firmly grab him by the legs, which is a little awkward. Luckily, it has like basic trooper guys. I don't need these. I just need 8 out of 10. Yeah, I got if I for like really fine filler, I have Mr. Dissolve Putty, and then besides that, I also do have what's it called? I some Tamiya plastic putty for like if I need to get something a lot thicker in there. How you doing, MB? How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, the sad thing is I keep picking sub factions that don't let me bring werewolves. I'm building the Trench Raid, like the Naval Raiders, and they just don't get werewolves, which makes me the big sad. But like, I fail dash rolls in the game. In the context of the game, you basically, if you want to get some extra movement, you do a dash roll, and if you fail a dash roll, your turn's over. So like, I probably fail that roll more than anything, and no matter what army I'm running. So anything that gives me boost. How you doing, Bobby? How you doing? Yeah, I can't think of grapefruits without that one like lady showing off her grapefruit technique. It's just done. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, so it's the idea is like, so you get a free move, and then like you can use that to charge. With your free move. You can't charge with a dash though, but sometimes you need to dash so you can hit the enemy with a charge, which I've done that before. And how you doing, Katamari? How you doing? I'm actually doing some Trench Crusade painting. I do paint Warhammer stuff, but no, today my Trench Crusade has been my real kick as of late. Though, do not fret. I am getting these. I'm doing the Slanesh what's it called? I'm doing the Slanesh box. That's coming whenever the fuck that comes in. That and the 20 various Marines. You're doing decent. Oh hell yeah. Also, very good name. Katamari is one of my favorite series of all time. It's so good. It's so good. Survived 3 bloodbaths. Holy shit. How in there? See, I don't know. So every time I hear about Russia and Trench Crusade, I immediately hear they're dealing with ice demons. And it's like, oh, okay. I think it's one of those things where it's like, here's a blurb. It's not really the focus of what the game is going to be at the moment, but like, yeah, you know, you want to do cold stuff? Fuck it, go for it. But they're one of those factions that like if somebody wanted to play like kind of like Tsarist Russian like dudes, you totally could. Like Russia was a big part of World War I, so fucking go nuts. Femtanol. Oh, gotcha. I've not heard of the Femtanol, but like maybe their beats are good. Who knows? But yeah, very stable. Exactly. How you doing, Jay? Welcome. How you doing? Apparently, like, they're talking about the idea for like the Prussian, like I think there might be the Hussars, and they might have like a bit of a Catholic vampire thing going on. So we actually might see a version of Vlad there. Not for oh yeah, no, I'm not a big hypercore guy. How you doing, Burrito? And how you doing, Hyena? Welcome. Race of Westeros. Yeah, the funny thing is long time ago, my friends did a Easteros campaign for like, there is Song of, like, I'm very whatever on the setting of A Song of Ice and Fire, but the RPG, I mean, like, I've never read the books. I was a filthy secondary and watched the show when it was new. But I really liked that campaign. It was a lot of fun, and the system's pretty solid. And unstable. Hey. No, I scooted my pedal. No. Hey, that's a book. How you doing? Yeah, no, it's been doing great, actually. I've been seeing a lot of people get on there. Aren't on the horse. I've been seeing a lot of machine armor guys with like the fucking big wing, like hussar things. Clearly, there's a guy named Diverging Realms, who, if you follow him on Twitter, you can see him doing some like test sculpts for them, which is kind of neat. Which is, they are pretty legit. But yeah, yeah. Trench Crusade's been doing good. I've been enjoying being able to get a consistent game at the shop fairly regularly with Trench Crusade, which feels great. It feels excellent. Yeah. Just serpents on the blank spot. I mean, that kind of reminds me of a lot of like pulp stuff. I wonder if that's when like the pulp influence, like what's over here? Fuck it, I don't know, snakes. But yeah, no, I like it for what it is. The only historical game that I have ever played is not even like a super like deep into pain historical. It's Saga, which is like Viking era stuff. Otherwise, oh yeah, no, Diverging Realms, he's fucking great. He did a couple of sculpts for the original Kickstarter. He did some good shit. But yeah, I am not super, like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool for me at someday to have a World War II army just so I could, just to like say I have, and then be able to play, like if I wanted to play bold action. But it's very low on the list. How you doing, Libertine? Welcome. How you doing? And how you doing, 20 committee? How you doing? See, that sounds great, but like, yeah, then like you just don't hear any of that because it's like it's stuff that's right. It's cool to write in the margins, and then like, guy is just like, I'm fully on board for George R. R. Martin never finishing Game of Thrones because like he's like 80. Fuck it, why not? You know, live your best life. How you doing, Sorrel? Welcome. Security controller. Hey, fuck yeah, let's go. I imagine you were playing Monster Hunter Wilds like everyone else. Would that be a safe guess? For PP. Oh, maybe something else then. I don't know. I'm in a very weird state where like I'm cool with waiting for Monster Hunter Wilds to eventually get like some fixes and like maybe like G rank stuff. But at the same time, I'm almost getting like a weird proxy version of FOMO. I see other people play and I'm like, man, why am I not feeling that much FOMO for this? It's weird because I like Monster Hunter. I used to play it a ton, but I just like see it right now. I'm like, I don't feel like the hugest need to play it this red hot second. But like a couple of years ago, I feel like the answer would have been like, yeah, I would have absolutely been there. Trench Crusade is effectively like an alternate history World War I war game where Templars accidentally caused a rift to hell way back when. So like America was never colonized, and like there's huge parts of the world that are controlled by like the actual literal forces of hell. And it's pretty neat. It's made by the guy who did Mordheim. It uses a really cool 2d6 activation system for literally everything. How you doing, Byzantine? How you doing? From what I've seen about the old world, like, the world seems neat. At one point, I had aspirations for putting together an old world army, but it was just kind of a lot. How you doing, Billy? How you doing? Not exactly. So, these guys are the stock, which maybe there is some French influence. These are the stock heretics. But I replaced a head with some heads for, Vevictus Minis did a, what's it called? They did a collab for a game called Doom 1490, which is like, it's effectively like it's like, you know those games like Don't Touch the Lava you play as a kid? Imagine you're on a castle, and you have to keep going up a castle because the ground is slowly becoming like infected. So it's very similar idea to that, but they had just like, I just really like the way these helmets look. Both of those are from that set that they released. There's like 4 helmets total. I can show you the here's another helmet. These guys are not ready yet. These are gonna be, I'm gonna do some like trench pilgrims as well. So yeah, they got some like really good helmets. So I have a hard time having any of my models be bone stock because I really like kit bashing, or even just like slight kit bashing stuff. So I at least try to tweak like a piece of gear or a helmet or something. So yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Once the G rank stuff comes up, yeah, that's kind of my thought. Like, I don't know. I could probably be convinced at some point, but like I said, I also spent a bunch of money on a 3D printer this month. So like, unless I cannot, unless I don't know, like cash windfall or something. Otherwise, yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait. Oh, Legion's pretty cool. I own some Legion models. Like I got a fucking ATST that I need to paint. But it never like my shop has a pretty active thing. Before Trench Crusade and Turnip, I was just dipping my toes into a lot of war games I thought were neat. Like just get like a couple models for that, like seeing if I enjoyed painting them, stuff like that. I think conceptually I like the idea of Legion, like gameplay wise, but there's not as much hubbing to it, which I find that like my interest in a war game is make or break on the hubbing aspect. Right now, Army Heretic Legion. Oh yeah, you should totally do it. You should totally do that. That sounds great. Abomination. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Anakin Obi-Wan. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. I was wanting to do Black Sun because I really like Star Wars aliens. Like I think they're neat. So I was like, oh, that's like, you could technically run alien heavy roles, but it's not quite as alien as like Black Sun, which you basically can run like all aliens and then Mandalorians. And I was like, it's Mandalorians, I could take it or leave it. How overpriced the Wretched are. To be fair, Wretched are just mostly like fun little things to spend. Like I would not buy Wretched unless you just like happen just to need like a couple of extra bucks. Because they're supposed to be garbage. So like I would like if you had like 20 ducats left, I would buy a Wretched. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a shit. Cannon fodder. Then just bring the Heretic Legion guys. Just run a Legionnaire with like a bone stock like assault like a rifle or something like that. Or play court. Play court. Like if you want to do that, Wretches are actually fun in court. You should totally play them in court. You should totally do it there. Because in court you can actually use them to lip shit. Yeah. Actually play what I want to play. That's a good question. So I've currently played the Grail, Trench Pilgrims, and what's it called? And Court. I enjoy Court quite a bit. This is gonna be really hard actually. I'm still trying to. Oh god, I'm getting like little bits of blue on the leg. That's fine. See. I mean, you do also. I think you are limited on Wretched based on the number of dudes. I'm gonna say the court. Oh, I think Vanilla Grail is kind of boring, but I just do like you know how like sometimes you're playing a game and like you don't need any bells and whistles. What do you want? I need a big ass motherfucking like death brick that moves towards my enemies and slaps their shit. That's what I need. So, Grail's been fun for that. They're technically my main faction. I'm really excited to see what the new sub-faction with the anti-pope and stuff like that. It's all good, Katamari. Have yourself a good night. Take it easy, yo. I think the Dirge variant of the Grail is a lot more fun because you get to be a lot more tactical with like spinning your infection markers and shooting things with gut-powered squirt guns and stuff like that. Yeah, the anti-pope and like the pig theming is really interesting for that. So I'm very excited. I'm waiting for the rules to come out before I start modeling, but otherwise, I have a bunch of pig adjacent models that I think would look really bitchin' with some stuff, or even like take some Trench Crusades, like Trench Pilgrims, and like specifically make them all fucked up and piggy. Yeah, troopers are 30. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Wretched should be an afterthought. I can understand wanting to throw a bunch of Wretched, but I cannot stress enough that like. Playing with Wretched, they don't do anything. Like they're really bad. They're really bad. It's even better because in the lore, the guy's like into the guy who became the anti-pope is like to spit in the face of God. I will marry this pig, and thus he did marry this pig, and then he did have many sexual relations with that pig, and sire many horrible plague pig children, and there was much weeping. And then that's how you see like the little fucked up little pigment on their stuff. Yeah, they are basically like afterthoughts. Like I actually don't even particularly know why Heretic Legion got them. If I'm going to be honest, they didn't need them. As far as I can tell, they don't really do a whole lot in the Heretic, like regular Heretic Legion. But it's whatever's. Something Prime Minister, something like that. There we go. Oh yeah, shit, about the... So, my very first, like, I only use resin from Elegoo and Anycubic. So like the Anycubic resin printers aren't bad. I'm currently using Elegoo Mars though, which I've been enjoying more. But that was more to do with the fact that my original Anycubic mono was just old. Like it didn't even print in 4K. So yeah, there's like they're both fine, but yeah, I don't know if I would. I don't know much about Anycubic's FDM output. Like I don't know a whole lot about how good that is, I guess. Makes they surround my feet. Yeah, it's also funny because like there's basically dudes with like flamethrowers who wander the French countryside in case one of those fucks get out because they really don't want to have to deal with that bullshit. But I have a favorite ninja turtle. Let's see. When I was younger, I would say Michelangelo. I think it's Michelangelo. Fuck it. Yeah, Mikey, like the orange band, the guy who was just like talking about pizza and big chillin'. Growing up, I tended to gravitate towards comic relief characters, which is funny because I'm a VTuber now. Haha, it's me, comic relief man. But I don't know. Like I have not actually consumed any Ninja Turtles like media since I was a wee lad. So like I've never really updated my thought on like who's my favorite. It might change now that like I'm older. Maybe I don't know how grading Mikey gets in like a couple of like later stuff. I don't know. Was Mayhem the new 3D one? I heard that one was like relatively solid. But yeah, no, I already don't have time to watch movies that like I probably should. So I did not partake in that one. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. I like Ninja Turtles are cool, but I don't have like a strong attachment to them these days, I guess. How you doing, Pig? Welcome. Or Farm Animal on the YouTubes. How you doing? I'm working on some Heretic Trooper guys. What color do I want to do your pants? I want to keep, like, I was thinking about, like, brown pants, but then I don't know how that's going to work with the boots. Oh, actually, if I gave them, like, really shiny, rubbery boots. Got this some sort of like wraps, and then they got the shoe. I could paint the wraps and the shoes the same color, just to make them like big old rubber boots. There we go. He says pretty funny. That's good. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true. Yeah, you could get like a good feel for like who someone is. Like, there's always that thing where it's like you ask about a favorite character, like. For me, it's not even, like, what the favorite character is. It's like, can you explain why you like this character? And I'm going to be honest. No, yellow boots would be too much. I want to go black rubber. So I'm just going to do, like, black boots and then make them really shiny. I think that'll work better for what I want. Starting to pick up some stuff. Also, Byzantine, thank you for the follow. And welcome to the workshop. Hell yeah. Got a week off because my hoofs got chopped off. Oh, no. Oh no, that's not good. That sounds bad. I mean, I hope you're enjoying your week off, but like, damn, that's not good. But yeah, I've been continuing to paint minis. No, these are primed. I do print gray, but I did prime these beforehand. So yeah, no, don't worry. These are not. These are fresh. Not fresh. They're not fresh. They've been primed. Primed like a little bit earlier today. I typically do a gray primer unless I have a very specific, like, I prime my Death Guard in brown because I find that makes dealing with their, well, priming in brown makes dealing with Death Guard trim a lot easier because you can just be like, just add a bit of dry brushing around the trim to make it look like kind of like chipped metal. And that is a fucking time saver. Holy shit. Oh, gotcha. Well, I'm glad it will grow back. I'm glad your hooves will grow back. But damn, yeah, definitely take it easy then while you're recovering. No, it's still spray primer. I have an airbrush that I could use for priming, but I'm very lazy. So a lot of times I default to rattle cans because I can just go outside and be like, psh, and then just go back inside and just like, you know, it's very quick. It's very quick, and I live in an area where it's like reasonably warm. Like it's reasonably warm where I'm at, even during the winter. So there's very few times I can't prime outdoors. I feel bad though. Like I know there's a VTuber named Purity Valentine, very very cool VTuber cat ? They have to deal with the fact that they live in like the British climes, and where it gets so cold that like it's like the primer will freeze mid blast. So like I'm lucky for the most part. I don't have to deal with that much cold. It gets that cold here sometimes, every now and then, but not that much. But yeah. No Harper and French ring, but red would look pretty good on them. Oh, and these guys probably, yeah. To be fair, like, if I was going for more traditional, it would probably, yeah, definitely would be probably more, like, red and black. The tricky thing is, though, because I want these guys to be, like, naval dudes, I kind of want to keep them, like, cooler colors with maybe, like, a bit of glow. And then also kind of, like, you know, kind of blues. I already got some red army guys, so, like, these guys are going to be, like, a little different. I don't disagree, though. I don't disagree with the sentiment that these guys would look bitchin' in red. The funny thing is I already have red on my Trench Pilgrims, so my good guys are red and my bad guys are blue. Oh, the ironies. I get this a bit too. Go. Yeah, I got a decent amount of Utsupi in here. I've been listening to, he's got a song called Fuel, which I apparently just missed when it was released, and I've been jamming on that like a bunch. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah, that unfortunate when you have to like have like real location race priming where it's like, well, time to wait for spring. I know there's tricks of like you could just put it under your arm to heat it up beforehand and stuff like that. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite blues. This is so this is going to be a lot darker. This is just one coat. What's it called? This is Vallejo Abyssal Turquoise. I love turquoise. I use it on a lot of minis. One of my favorite colors used to be Incubi Darkness back when I bought G-Dub's colors. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of people that are just fucking like raw dog, like dangerous chemicals because they're like, I'm fine. Like whenever I do my 3D prints, I always put on like disposable gloves and like a respirator and everything because I don't want to fuck with that shit. Some people are just like, I'll dip my hand in the cancer juice. It'll be cool. Yeah, I like every now and then, like I'll like a Vocaloid producer, Voca P or whatever, and then like I'll just like forget about them for a while. And like Utsupi's a good one. I think my favorite is Ime Yonjuyon or Ime 44. I don't know exactly how her name's pronounced. I've heard it pronounced Yonjuyon as like the Japanese like 44. Really like that guy. I actually got some art from him too, which is fun because he also does art. If you've ever seen one of my thumbnails where what's it called? If you've ever seen one of my thumbnails where like I'm just on the corner with an easel, that's him actually. Very cool. I got me another commission recently too. I can put that on screen. You guys might have seen this if you saw my thumbnail. But I got a commission from the very wonderful Kimothy Spice. No, I forget. I think it's actually Kimberly for Kimmy Spice. I might need a double check. But yeah, where's that? I really like Kimmy's art. Go. Hey, there we go. Hey, check it out. Look how smug I look. I love how smug I look. Yippee, it's me, the smug boy. How you doing, Pretzel Salt? Welcome. Hey, yo. Oh yeah. I want to get me some of that 2-inch thick foam. I've been seeing Black Magic Craft uses thicker foam material, and it seems really nice. It seems really nice. So I want to maybe I'll eventually fuck around with that. Right now, I have a couple of like 6x6x1. So, the Naval Raiding Party is a sub-faction, so, like, you don't have to build these guys to be like that, but that's the sub-faction I want to go. Which is why I'm leaning towards, like, vaguely like, that's why I went for, like, these kind of, like, helmets with, like, little, like, old-timey respirators in them. I'm gonna give me some of the super thick foam. Kimberly Crane, there we go. I'm following her VTubing account as well. I don't know if or when she's coming back, but, like, I hope she does. Kimmy's a nice lady. I find her brain fascinating. Like, there's Yume Joshi, where people, the dreaming girls, the girls who, like, kind of, like, self-ship. There's, like, ones that are like, oh, I'm a Yume Jo for, like, the Love and Deep Space Boys. And then there's people like Kimmy who are like, I Yume Jo for, like, one of the guys from Has Been Hotel. And I always find that Yume Jo brain a lot more interesting. Or, like, not even that weird. How about, like, the guy from Postal? Like, Postal Man. Like, fuck yeah, let's go. My brain would have never came to that conclusion no matter what, so I'm very interested to see how those neural pathways link. Yeah, she's a very cool lady. Very cool lady. Big fan. You have the 12. Oh, okay. You have a bunch of them then. Yeah, what's it called? I gotta give me some foam. I also have what's it called? I have a I have a big 4x4 rubber mat I need to texture as well for some, like, if we're speaking about terrain. Yeah, Yoro's really cool too. Yoro's a fun lady. I've run several TRPGs with Yoro, and I'm hopefully wanting to get her back on my table, because every time I do, she's fucking insane. But like fucking insane in a way that doesn't disrupt the campaign. Just like fucking insane is just like putting, like, I set a little fire and she's like, here's some gasoline. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Burn this fucker to the ground. Very, very, very great. Yeah. It's cool plastic hand because of material. Yeah. Some people do that. I don't understand. I don't know. I'm very certain that, like, probably my lifespan is shortened because, like, you know, I feel like to some degree, even with the relatively good amount of precautions I take, my body is still probably like 50% microplastics. So I'm not jazzed about that, but like, I don't want to court that. I don't want to be like, yaha, come take me. Come take me, various chemicals. No, I'll wait till I become a sickly old man. I mean, more so than I am now, but whatever. Wet pellet, wet slice of cake. Oh, yo, let's go. Dip the cake in the wet. No, don't do that. What kind of cake though? What kind of cake? You can't just mention you're having a delicious slice of cake and not let me know which kind, because I want to know. Rippies, up here. Go back. Right now I'm doing like, these are definitely going to get extra layers, so don't worry. Tooth and coats, baby. Let's go. Regular good old mantra. Oof. Ooh, that sounds rough. To be fair though, once it's done, like a good looking table for trench, like, at my local shop, we found, like, I've been using my own trenches, but we found this like really cool, like, fucked up battle board that apparently someone just like left there, like it just wasn't used, it was just on a shelf. So ignore a little hell, but yeah, I took it, like, I didn't want to dox anybody nearby, so I just like took a photo of all my dudes on like a big pile of rubble. It was like effectively like a 2 foot by 2 foot thing of just like foam. Like I think it was like foam core with MDF buildings around it, and then on top of that, it was like they just had like pieces of cork and they just made it real dusty, and like it was very simple construction, but it really was like, its size definitely made it like look real spicy. Yeah, I mean, they're trying with some like, there are some like biodegradable resins. The tricky thing is that they suck shit. They're just not good. Like whenever you see someone who's just like, oh cool, water washable resin, and then you're like, why do all my prints fail? Yeah, I mean, eventually, yeah, I know I will be a grog, just like calcified with just all the little floaty particles in my various goops. It'll probably happen at some point. Or like eventually, I think really the big thing. Yeah, exactly. Just make sure that like the microplastics take their time instead of just rushing them. I think the big thing is like I still don't think you can't really get like mini, like really, like you can get pretty good quality minis from like the plastic 3D printers. I still crave the detail of resin because like this is just what I do. They might be legitimately. Microplastics are stored in a lot of places. The balls is just one of many locations. Art smooth, it's just plastic. Probably, yeah. Just eventually some turtle that that just has like a fucking like necklace made of like you know those like things you used to be able to get like cans with like the little plastic holder that holds all them together. It's just like some turtle that has never been able to remove one of those, just casting foul magics to like in plastic all of humanity. And honestly, like I think that's fair. I think that's an equivalent exchange thing. Like you give them the forever necklace, they give you the microplastics. Lay everything in plastic. Oh, 100%, yeah. If you get +2 versus radiation, ooh, bonus. Let's go. Yeah, water washable isn't worth it. It's really not. Yeah, I really like Eric's Hobby Workshop. I mean, I know his thing is terrain, which is why like but like, man, I don't got that kind of time to do what he does. Oh yeah, like Matthew has a bamboo A1, and honestly, like a lot of the times when I see those, I'm like, oh damn, those are 3D print. Those are like FDMs. Yeah, no, those are FD pronouns. Are like really, really good. I use straws at all, silly. Yeah, I mean, honest, I'm gonna be real. Silicone straws are pretty legit. Like, I don't have one, but I've tried some, and they're really nice. I just need to get me a silicone straw. They're pretty solid. I'm gonna do some metals on the boy. Metals, just like there-ish. Like a strap on there. Yeah, there we go. I'll try to paint around the strap, and then probably go back in that up with some other stuff. Are straws? I do like straws though. I don't care if that makes me a dork. Yeah, like people can always upload their stuff in Discord. I mean, the only thing is like you know, like nobody have like no one spammed the Discord, but I've never had to be like, yo, don't dump like 500 million photos in there. No one's made. This is something I enjoy about you guys. For the most part, you don't really test my patience. Like every now and then I'll be like, please don't do a thing, and you generally don't. So that's pretty good. How you doing, Meister Miller? How you doing? Welcome. I'm working on some Heretic boys, and it's going pretty good at the moment. Yeah, I'm doing like the oh god, we got a little bit on. I'm doing like very, very, very early on base coats, and then like, I don't think I'm gonna get any of these guys table ready for tonight, but I'm gonna get like, you know, colors. I like colors on my paints. Pause. Fucking dork. Forgot you have to give nerds hard limits, or they're like, actually, I'm gonna do just like the letter of the law and not the spirit of the law. But it's very funny for just like the fucking no, actually, people post a respectable amount of images about their cats. The ones I really do enjoy though is Jay keeps posting pictures of his cats that are actively watching me stream. It's something weird. Like, I understand that I'm streaming, like objectively, like how do I not? But like seeing like myself on a screen with a cat in front of me, I'm like, oh shit, it's real. It's real in a way it's hard to conceptualize otherwise. How you doing, Sport? How you doing? Oh no, I covered my stream deck with paint. Okay, that button's just gonna be a little bit more textured. That'll be fine. I mean, it's not a thing I own unless it's smeared in paint. I have so many pairs of pants with just a random, just my pants will just have like a random paint stain on them. Oh, almost dropped my brush. I'll probably have to go back and get some more detail on the metal on the gun later, but I think for now I'm just gonna do the bayonet, and I'll worry about the little giblets. Yeah, I don't know. I metal straws work fine. I just think silicone straws is like you get the you want some bend on your straw. I own a metal straw. It's fine. But like get yourself a reusable bendy straw, and then that's just like that basically will be like, oh yeah, that's all I really wanted. That's all you really need. The helmet as well. The helmet, he's got like unique eyes, but I'm just gonna go ahead and like paint all of this metal first, except for like the little bags, which I'm probably gonna make like leather color, something like that. I don't know. Find out. We'll find out what we're doing. Yeah, until the cats tune in, I don't know. Like the never-ending joke is like, what if a VTuber is just hallucinating and it's just like them talking to themselves and like 30 other personas at the same time? Like yeah, I've had it happen too, where just like I think one of my pairs of jeans just has like a very, very harsh yellow dot, like a really bright yellow dot. I'm like, when the fuck did I paint yellow, but I usually paint like dirty yellow. So I'm like, when did I paint a bright yellow? Yeah, you guys are very convincing hallucinations, and I appreciate you all for that. But yeah, no, it's just kind of funny like that. It's like, what the fuck is? So he's got this little canister on his back, and I think that one I need to make a different color. I need to make that canister a different color, just so it's got like a little bit of extra. There. I do feel the warp overtaking me. It is a good pain. Because this guy's got a knife. Let's go. Yeah, watching my boat. Which, by the way, hey everybody, if you missed last week, we are gonna be watching Return to Frogtown. We watch the wonderful Professor Bloom was like, hell. He didn't say it like this, but Bloom and me have very similar brains in a couple of things. He's like, imagine translate this to Professor Bloom speak, but it's like, Hal, I know you like shit movies. Check this one out. And he showed me the trailer for Hell Comes to Frogtown. I was like, yeah, that's definitely going on the list. That's definitely going on the list. And I was just waiting for a rainy day. And I was like, oh yeah, no, this Thursday was a good one. We watched it. And a lot of it, as a movie, it feels like it is like, whenever somebody takes like a porn movie and they edit it to be PG-13, it feels like that. But then the very last ends some like really, really sick action against frog dudes. It's just fucking wild. I'm gonna need to get into like the messes later. Also, I'd recommended that great. Did you also do it too? I believe it. I believe it. If I did not credit you, I will make sure to do that in future. I just have bad memory, and he actively just like sat me down and showed me a trailer. So, but fuck yeah, it was a good choice. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. How you doing, Noodles? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm working on some Heretic dudes. I'm working on some Heretic dudes. Going pretty good. Oh, and how you doing, Billy? Oh, God, wait, let's see. Oh, no, Penyo. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, there we go. I didn't turn it back on. There we go. Yeah, it kind of does, because, like, so for context, for people who didn't watch it, it reads like an H manga. It's the future after, like, a nuclear exchange. And because of the nuclear exchange, what's it called? A lot of dudes are sterile, but this one man, Sam Hell, he's the only one with the functioning balls. But they have to send him to Frogtown to rescue a bunch of sexy ladies so he can impregnate them. And like on paper, you're like, that absolutely sounds like a porn plot. What the fuck are you talking about? But it like, and like the early part is like a road trip. And I don't know, just I'm explaining Welcome to Hell Comes to Frogtown, because it's insane. But it's like, so it's like prior to that, it's like, they try to do like the scientist ladies try to be like, well, I'm trying to see if I was told in the manual that giving people big boners makes them more capable in the field of combat. And this guy has like a device on his dick that is set to explode if he moves too far away from the lady. And it's just like fucking bizarre. How you doing, some troglodyte? I've never seen Black Clover, so I have no context for that. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Have yourself a good night and take it easy. Yo. Have a good rest. Let me just get the top of the hell. Oh, there we go. A slightly thicker brush so I can get a lot of that. Yeah, we're just talking about Hell Comes to Frogtown, and then next week we're gonna watch Return to Frogtown because it has like, hold on. I need to show you guys the poster for Return to Frogtown, because it's amazing. It's one of the best posters I've ever seen. And like, here's the thing. All the movies I show basically have bitchin' posters. Like, the movie could be the most like dog shit 4 dudes in the woods movie you've ever seen. You have awakened the 4 snakes. But like, guys, I also don't know why the language is different on this. It's still like an English movie from what I understand. Tell me that's not the sickest fucking poster. Isn't that poster sick as all hell? It's very good. It's a very good poster. So I want to watch it entirely based on just like that being a good poster. That's all I need. Maybe I'll have to look that one too. I'm both very peculiar and very arbitrary with the ones I choose, but I'll definitely have to give that one a look. Technically, I usually go by like they need to. Hey, but actually, Hell Comes to Frogtown did have a sword. It didn't have magic directly in it, but it did have a sword, including a at one point, one of the main characters throws a katana through a dude. Yeah, I think that used to be the idea too. Like, so I'm getting like, for me, it's usually like I'm looking through lists of movies. I'm not looking for like best sword and sorcery movies. I'm usually just like looking, just like list of sword and sorcery movies. Oh yeah, no, I mean, you could run that with like, what's it called? There's like a couple of games that'd be good for that. I think there's one called 7TV, which is supposed to emulate kind of like cheesy British sci-fi television. So like that would potentially be a game you could run for that. Yeah. Oh god, this new, like every time I've been seeing the plugin just like go like whoop, and I'm like, oh no, does it break? And it just fades away. Like check this out. Like check this out. I'm just gonna pause this. It just goes away, and then it comes back. God, I miss nice. It's worth having to give YouTube my money. It's worth it. And it does because it's running on a separate application too. Oh no, my object permanence! Oh, but also because it's running on a separate. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a shovel. Okay, I was like, what the fuck do you have down there, buddy? He's modeled with a shovel, even though I will. Oh, actually, this is one of my Legionnaires. He might get a shovel someday. Legionnaire with a shovel would have a melee weapon, and then I could dig in and just spray people with submachine gun fire, which would be pretty great. The big thing about the Heretic Raiding Party is you trade a lot of the big flasher units for fast dudes, and you can give all your little dorks submachine guns, which is really banging. Other armies can buy submachine guns, but they have to spend them with glory points, which is like effectively imagine like doing a really cool thing on the battlefield, and thus you get like some glory points. These guys can buy those. Yeah, Kimmy did a real good, did a very, very good job on that. I'm very excited. I have one other. So besides that, I have one commission from a Western English speaking artist, it's like non-scab artist, is cooking for the Plague Knight Howl, and then I have a scab that is set to potentially expire. I've had like the last 2 scabs that I order. I don't order scabs very often because I juggle a bunch of expensive hobbies because I make good financial choices. But like, man, to know the naval paddle. True. I think it's, I mean, to be fair, like I said, the bodies are bone stock. Like, these are just like vanilla, like if you just want to run like vanilla guys. These were officials, which I like them. Saint Decent is the sculptor, and she does really good work. It's also really funny that Saint Decent at one point was she was a VTuber for like 2 streams. Like, I don't think her goal was ever to be a long-term VTuber. She just did it for fun. It was very neat. Suggesting exactly. Like I like getting treats. I like getting treats. But yeah, no. I keep ordering scabs, and they keep getting like. For context, for people who don't know, Scab is a website where you can get art commission. It's pretty cool. The downside is though, so it's like it gives you enough time. Like, you know, it basically is like, all right, the artist needs to get the scab within X amount of days, and if they don't, you get your money refunded, which is good because, like, you know, sometimes people do get ghosted by artists. It's unfortunate. It does happen. Yeah, not to be confused with Scub. And if you like Scub, you're a fucking cretin. This is an anti-Scub household, motherfucker. I love Scub and anti-Scub. Yeah, you get your money refunded. The exchange rate might be different, for me, it's like I just wanted the art. Fuck you, buddy. Anti-Scub for life. Give me a quick sec to get a little bit of like. Let me finish the metal armor on this guy, and I'll try to show Scub. It's if you have like, I don't think do people still remember that Perry Bible Fellowship is the origin of the word weeaboo and thus weeb? I don't think so. I think that's honestly, I love Perry Bible Fellowship. It's probably one of my favorite webcomics of all time. But yeah, I gotta remind people. Wait, Perry Bible Fellowship is back? Oh shit, nice. Hell yeah. I'm on record as being anti-Scub. I'm anti-Scub. Right, so I don't build my armies for like min-maxing reasons, but apparently the Naval Raiding Party is really fucking scary. Just because a lot of dudes with +1 to hit, dashing, and then submachine guns is really, really spicy. It's a really spicy combo. I mostly went for them because all my armies, like, I failed dash rolls, and I was like, I want like 1 fast army. I was like, that would be cool. And then people are like, yeah, these guys are really good. I don't know if there's like a power tier thing or anything. Yeah, let me show you. It's a comic that will resonate, I think, because it's like an eternal thing. It's like, I also like that when I downloaded the Scub comic, and it was like, oh yeah, you've already downloaded this before. Oh, hold on, accidentally opened up my calendar editor. I mean my schedule editor. There we go. This is it. This is like effectively like most there we go. This is like the most common, like, this is just internet arguments. That's really it. This is really fucking it. There we go. As much as I like this poster, We're gonna be watching that movie at some point, so I'll be fine. I'll just tuck it over here. Oh, lore-wise. I don't know. Because, like, Trench Ghost, you're more likely to actually... Like, I think you're less likely to actually face them. But if you do face them, it's going to be a lot more frightening. Meanwhile, the raiding party is, like, a big part of the setting. Like... There's a reason it's very hard for people to get over to the Americas. Because the fucking Satan... In the context of the setting, the forces of hell invented submarines first. They got... Because, like, the tech is a little all over the place. Because in the context of the setting, so, like, heaven and hell both received, like, some, like, it's one of those things, there's not a lot of direct fighting between heaven and hell, but, like, a lot of the hell forces got, like, secret hell forged, like, gear, and also, like, forbidden alchemy secrets. And, like, the forces of heaven, either, like the Sultanate has alchemy secrets. They used to make, like, the Tarquin creations, like, their hideous mutant beasts. And then also every now and then, like, divine inspiration will be like, there's a material that the new Antioch uses called Orichalcum, which was the alloy was derived from, like, heavenly, like angels were like, yo, bro, you should learn to make this. Oh, they invented Subway. Oh, that's diabolical. Truly devilish. Truly devilish. I could have... So the funny thing is, these guys actually I could have printed in multiple parts to make reaching some of these little bits easier. They'll be fine, though. Yeah, those bastards. Yes, tell me to be real. But yeah, I would argue... I would argue that Warlords the Trench Ghosts would be scarier to fight because they're more overtly supernatural. And they're like a more uncommon occurrence. The Trench Ghosts are just like, I haven't like looked at their lore for a while, but I'm pretty sure they're just like straight up actually ghosts. They're like actually ghosts. They will haunt the battlefield. They're gonna fuck your shit up. Yeah, there's like, I think there's some implication about atomics. It's been a while. I need to double check. I believe you on that. Like there's right now, so there is like a timeline, but it's arguably the timeline's mostly for memes. Like it's got one of the best sentences ever, which in 1899 the church started its space exploration program, and then says nothing about that. It says absolutely nothing about any of that, but beyond that, which I love. But yeah, otherwise, eventually, I imagine the lore is going to be more coalesced in the final book, which is coming out in June. Which is, God, why is it March? Guys, why is it fucking March already? What the fuck is going on? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. The new year still should feel like the new year, but it's gone incredibly fast. It's gone incredibly fast. March is on. No, not you too, Prim. You're also getting hit by the pun virus. Ah. Pain. Agony even. Yeah, I mean, February is always short. Yeah, but like, no, I do agree. I agree with the sentiment, even if you're memeing, even if you're having a little bit of tomfoolery. There we go. February do really be the Pluto of months. We got inventory on the lad so far. Getting pretty good. There we go. I can do inventory better on the Zoom level. Needs to be over. I want to see Halloween costume again. Why? I mean, I showed a Halloween costume like on my schedule quite a bit. And so let's max zoom. What do we want to do? Let's get the shoes. Let's get the fucking black boots. There we go. Because of the cold. God, no, this... Yes, I'm gonna be real, guys. February has been fucked for me. Between, like, my power going out, getting ill, Arcanum... So, I have not had time this weekend to figure out what the fuck has caused me to, like, soft lock Arcanum. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is this upcoming Wednesday. I'm either gonna do a painting stream... Oh, God's waiting for that. I'm either going to do a painting stream or I'm going to play like something really short because I need another weekend. Oh my God, why is this so thin? Stuff. There we go. Yeah, I've heard about that age theory, which considering that I'm going to be 35 this year, I believe it. I absolutely believe that. Get on that. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I want these guys to have like rubber boots, stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's been between. It was short and then also like really fucky. I'm excited for March to be a very stable month. I don't gotta worry. I don't have to worry about any. I don't have to worry about any holiday things. It should be getting warmer. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it'll be a bit less tomfoolery. How you doing, Ham? Welcome. How you doing? I'm working on some Heretic. These are gonna be like two of these guys are just gonna be Legionnaires, and the others are just gonna be Troopers. The ones with the SMGs will be the Troopers. Ooh, what did you do? Something silly that's worth being proud about is always fun. It always do be fun. Yeah, that's the thing now. It's like now you're like, am I sick or do I have COVID? Luckily, I mean, every now and then the government will send, maybe depending on where you live. I know in the U.S. the government will just be like, yo, here's some free COVID tests. So like, I'll order that when I order those when they're free. And yeah, so the boots, I'm just going to eventually put some gloss on there to make it really, really shiny. Like I said, I want these to evoke. I want these to be rubber boots. I don't want these to be legs with wraps. I want these to be like really springy rubber boots. I can also use this. I will have to like be a bit more cautious about like painting detail stuff. Usually my first coats are always very, very rough because I just go for coverage more than accuracy, which sometimes bites me in the ass. But like, I found that like I used to joke about being a slow painter, but I really have been like. People were like, how quickly did you paint your fucking Shrine Anchorite? And I was like, well, like 4 hours, and then I did a little bit of Austrian stuff. Like, yeah, no, I painted like a full-ass model that I would use to a great standard in like 6 hours for like a big like 60 millimeter base model. Like, it was like really solid, actually. I don't even know if I could say I'm a slow painter anymore. I'm like reasonably fast. I think it's just because I found like more efficient ways to do that. Squad. Ooh. Hey, yo, let's go. Okay, that's nice. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck out of that Kriegless. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh shit, we got an ad coming up. As a heads up, everybody. I mean, I got 2 mutes, so if I remember to use it, I'll try to. Let's go. Like an older black. This is like the Mecha line black. I don't know why it's like very runny, but. It works. Hey, how you doing, Mittens? How you doing? Welcome. How you doing? What's over Tool data sheet? Oh, that's fair. I almost bought into the Krieg hype. Just because I thought I could use them for Trench Crusade, which you can. A lot of people are going to be getting into Trench Crusade via Kriegers. That's going to be very, very funny. But no, I let my FOMO get me with the Emperor's Children box instead. Yippee! Let's go. Oh god, everybody's sick today. Everybody take it easy. Rest up. Holy shit, everybody. We got tummy hort, we got maybe COVID, we got other illnesses. Definitely everybody rest up, yo. Wait, Squiff? Oh, Squids. They're a sponsor. There we go. Yeah. If you also would like to get some Warhammer stuff, there we go. I got what you're doing. There we go. I'm sure some do. Like Billy. It's like, here's the thing. We're slow and realize slow process fair. From all what they actually try. Oh, really? Okay, so maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I'm at average speed then. Let's go. I think it's also just technically using a lot of enamels has increased my speed a lot for like things like shading and whatnot, which has been baller. I love enamels so much. It's starting to dry up. Yeah, definitely take it easy, and like your colleague better give you some, like, I don't know, order you some soup or something. I feel like if you get someone sick, you gotta give them soup. Like it's you know, the equivalent exchange and whatnot. Yeah, everyone hydrates if you're not already consuming the big liquids. How you doing, Kyo? How you doing? Welcome. If you guys do not know me, I'm Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting Vtuber of the Nurgle and Skaven variety, and today I am working on some Heretic Naval Raiders. What were you working on? Some of your Inquisition stuff, right? I want to take a drink as well. Take a drink as well. There we go. There we go. How's it going, everybody? If you do not know me, I'm Halbernaut the Mimic Elf, miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle Escape variety. Also, check this out. Yeah, let's go. I added auto ducking to like all my non-me audio, and it's been fucking fantastic. Well, let's go. We were actually just talking about the idea of like how quickly it takes to paint minis. Like, what's a good average speed? So hell yeah, let's go. So yeah, these are some of the lads I'm working on. I'm gonna let them dry a little bit. Gonna grab some bases. These are not gonna be the actual bases I'm gonna use for them, because these guys are gonna be on 30. Got magnetized bases already? No. These guys are gonna be on 25mm bases. I'm just grabbing some 32mm just because they're close. And once they're all dried, I should be able to let's go. Once they're all dried, I should be able to actually just like put them on here, and then just kind of use that to grip onto. Let them dry a bit. Trench Crusade stuff. Oh yeah, let's go. There we go. I'm building this very, very tall lady as a she's gonna be a stigmatic nun. Really fucking huge. Absolute large lady. Any news about playing to that? I don't know what I can say. I'm not gonna say. I did not receive an email. I think I can say that. So I'm thinking it's unlikely. I think I can just say that. I think I can say that. I don't think I'm getting in. It's just like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever. It's whatevs. Hey, it's all good, Billy. It's all good. Which is all good. Let's see. Oh yeah. Is that the like? Because I've seen the Navigator mini models, like the ones with like the really cool like white helmet. They look pretty legit. They look pretty legit. Big nun lady. I actually gotta try my first stigmatic nun in a game today, but the thing is, like, I tried to keep her to the edges of the table where she was running objectives, where she didn't really do much. Yeah, I think like that was the thing. I was just kind of like, why not? Why not give it a go? But then means that I can focus more energy on getting my shit together, which is good. So like it's, because I think my idea was like. It was like another one of those things that I was like waiting to hear for some stuff before doing like big plans for the year. And once that's free, I'm like, okay, cool. So I will continue as usual. So that's why I'm getting some like TRPGs set up. I want to get some other cool shit going. Oh, let me mute ad. Oh man. Let's claim my brain. Oh, there we go. Hey, oh shit, you want a game? Fuck yeah, let's go. Not that I didn't believe in you, it's just that you would always be like, oh, I'm not gonna win a game. I believed. Let's go. But back. Oh, I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, most of my things are 3D print kit bashes, but I could totally see like some of the playtesters and stuff doing them with like Warhammer Fantasy stuff. My Discord. Hey, let's go. Excellent. I was like, today I'm painting the Heretic lads. No, I will paint a good Christian woman as a treat. You know, her sword's so big that I'm like actively like poking the other guys, like actively stabbing them, and it's getting annoying. Okay, I'll just paint her thighs for now, and we'll go back to the other dude. I just want to give them a little bit of time to dry. It's an itty bitty bit of time. So this is another one where like it's a good model, but some of the angles are gonna be really weird. So I'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, it's funny because like she's also like the way I run her is like you can basically give her like a really bone stock, like give her a flail, give her a war cross, which are just like ninja stars, give her a shield. She has to wear armor because of the faction I'm running, the Saint Methodius, the one that gives you 2 shrine anchorites. Because what's more fun than a big robot? 2 of them. And also, you can make one of your robots have big gun when normally trench programs can't do that. There we go. All right, good. So I'm gonna set her off to the side now. She's not the big goal today. These boys. I'm just gonna see what happens if I just like the feet. The feet don't matter a whole lot. Like if they scrape a little bit, I want to like. Sometimes I'm more and more recently I've been noticing I've been like accidentally like chipping off shit. What do I want to do now? I guess. Oh, hold on. Do I want to give him like? Do I want to give him black rubber gloves or like gray gloves? I actually think gray gloves, the dark gray that I used for her legs, would actually be a good color for the gloves. Right. On this dude, we'll see how we'll see how that looks. It's good actually. Yeah, they do have to be modest. It's just it's very funny. It's like even in the lore, they're like the Stigmatic nuns don't particularly like going to the Methodius. Like specifically, they're such big like prude nerds for like what should be like the faction like the most wild like untamed Christians that even the nuns are like, God, these fucking squares. I mean, they do got some nuns, you know. Some nuns do like to wear armor. Technically, you can like. I actually don't know if you're playing regular trench pilgrims if you give them any armor anyway. Or if you just speak, because Stigmatic nuns have an ability to convert damage into blessings at a rate of basically like, I think you can only really do one blood marker around. They used to be way stronger though. Let's see, a yellowy brown. Potentially, yeah. Thing is, I'm trying to go for like a kind of limited-ish palette. And I don't want these guys to be like super like exciting. Might be the wrong word. I think I'm gonna stick with this. I think I'm gonna stick with this. Especially because I've been kind of using a yellowy brown on the what's it called, on the bases, because I've been kind of doing like a murky mud kind of thing. Oh, I love the lions a lot. So I was actually painting a lion on stream, but the thing is, the way the model is put together is very unfriendly for painting. So I reached a point that I'm like, this is actually getting awkward to hit some of these like recesses that I will never hit because of like rush angles, and it's fucking with the way my flow is. So I actually took the one that I painted on stream and I threw it out. I've printed out 2 lions since, and what I need to do is I need to prime them, and I want to hit them with an airbrush layer. I want to hit them with like an off-white, like a kind of like a dirty white yellow airbrush layer, probably this buff color, pretty much. Hit that all over so I can get deep into the crevices, like places that like brushes can't really hit, and use that as a basis for like really, really, really sick pale skin. And then that ways I could just like paint on top of that for like, you know, if I'm doing like the golds and whatnot, I can tweak that pretty easy. But then if I want to make the skin, I want the skin to look like weird and sallow, like a kind of like a dirty yellow cream for the dealio. Because like yeah, like the ones in the book are like a fleshy pink, but I already do that for my court anyway. I want to have like some visual identity between the two. So yeah, I think the lions are cool. I basically have like at least a couple models from every faction painted, except for Sultanate. I have a couple of them printed. Like, I need to do more with the Sultanate because I would like to be able to run. I want to have at least like enough to run a list from every army. It's a little unfeasible, but it's not that hard to do in this game. It's really not that hard to do. Because all you really, really, really need is like maybe like 6 models per army. I want to do the Alchemist sub-faction though. I want to do the Alchemist sub-faction real bad because they're my favorite. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a very reasonable ask compared to like picking up a Warhammer army, which is like $600 at minimum and like a bunch of like endless time spent. No, wait, no, I don't think they're weak. Sultanate in general, if he has like issues with armor piercing, that's just kind of a Sultanate thing. The thing is, like, they're very cheap. They're like cheap. They're fast. Their real goal in Sultanate is also to like hold objectives and then tie up locations. So like if you like, a lot of Trench Crusade missions are very, very objective based. So the idea that one of those could like roll up and just like claim an area. Or even just get in your enemy's face to buy them some time. And they're like, like I said, they're really cheap. Their alchemical body makes them hard to injure. You can buy them armor now. So like a lot of armies will have a dog equivalent. But usually like their dog equivalents can't be geared very well. But actually you could give the lion like the wind amulet to make it move a little bit more. You could give it some basic ass armor. I like the lions a lot. I think they're really solid. I don't know. I do not understand. Mind you, I have not played Sultanate. Maybe I would play Sultanate. I'd be like, man, I wish the Lions would do more. Or maybe there's better options. You could, in theory, also run like, you know, Janissaries with some stuff. They'll definitely be more expensive. Because I think the Lion, like a base Lion, is like 60 ducats and without like any armor or anything, which is solid. That's like basic like big mutant dog price. Oh, if he wants to, oh yeah, I guess like it's like to say they're in that same spot as like Pit Locusts and like Plague Hounds. Like they do work. They're not going to tear up they're not going to be an unstoppable murder beast, I guess. Yeah, no. So if you want that, you run the Alchemist. You run the Alchemist faction to build your own, or you run like the Bull. The bull is the alchemical creation that's supposed to get up close, or I guess you could also run with like the fucking the big thing, the mortars and whatnot. Yeah. Oh no. The Janissaries are really good in general though. Yeah. But yeah, no. The Lions are very cheap. They should not be that killy. I'm pretty sure they're 60 or 65 points. Like that's not a lot. It would be really fucked up if they were like much killier than that. And they have the penalty to injury rolls, and you can give them armor for like, I don't know, for like 80 altogether. 80 for a thing that moves fast, gets boosted dashes, has positive to melee, does not need to equip a weapon, can take has the alchemical body to give it -1 injury dice, and then a -1 modifier to injury rolls because of the armor. That's a really solid package. Like, I mean, it's not as killy as a Pit Locust, but that's also the court. Like, the court does not have as many options to do, like, that kind of, like, quick murder like that. I mean, that's why you usually like Praetor and stuff, but, like, you know, there are niches to be more murdery in melee. That's what the court does, as opposed to the Sultanate, which is good murder from, like, usually more at a distance, because yeah, exactly, the, Janissaries with the alchemical, with the siege Giselles and the alchemical ammunition, they're shooting really, really solid. Yeah, they make sense. I like it could also just be like you said, it's probably just like an expecting a lot from a thing that's supposed to be like a cheap interference thing that might kill a dude. A little bit on there. Or neat. Yeah, but like I like the fucked up alchemical Sultanate too much to do vanilla, but I get the appeal of running vanilla Sultanate. Stop. And noticing more and more, I keep chipping paint off of dudes. So yeah, luckily these guys don't have like a crazy amount of like gooch detail. Like I got brown on their pants. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, if you want a pet ball to do everything, yeah, run the what's it called? Run the motherfucking alchemist, and then you can build your own, and then you can build a murder beast. You can build a murder beast of the same size that does more melee. Got an ad comment. I'm gonna snooze that because fuck that nonsense. Let's go. But yeah, I would like to. I do actually think gameplay wise, I would really like Sultanate. I think at this point, like, there's basically every army has some faction or sub-faction. Like, yeah, no, I can dig it. Like, I've played 2 games of Pilgrims right now, and I'm playing the Methodius, so my Pilgrims are very atypical from my Pilgrims should play. They're really fun, though. Having 2 Shrine Anchorites at 900 points is fucking bananas, and I love it. I love it so much. Are the Byzantines? I think there's like a brief mention in some lore thing of like a Byzantine city that I think is still holding up. You could probably run like a very Byzantine themed New Antioch list, and that would be like reasonably like lore friendly. I think there was like some mention. There was some mention of I had that pulled up. I know very little about the like Byzantine stuff, so I'm going to throw out a name of a city, and I'm gonna hope you know. I'm doing a quick search if I can't find it real quick. Okay, there we go. Trebizond? Apparently I've heard that Trebizond. There we go. I'm probably butchering the ever-loving fuck out of it. Apparently there's like a big, there's a place that's where the Byzantines are at that are just constantly getting sieged. Oh, ironically, that's where the Methodius dudes are headed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. He got some. I mean, it's also one of those things too, though, honestly. I think for a lot of people, it's like, I mean, it's cool that I can see why you would ask to see if there's like a canon version. I think it's also one of those things, though, if you wanted just to put them in there anyway. Just do what you want. Make a Byzantine warband. Who gives a shit? Have fun. Gaming. Big thirst. Hold on. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Also, too, the guys at my shop I think we're getting closer. What we did is we played a game. We played a Trench Crusade game, and then we're like, okay, we're going to pretend that this is a campaign. So we rolled for like all the money and stuff we would get. It's actually pretty easy. It was like you roll a couple D6 for promotions. We each got like 1 experience. I got a couple of bonuses because I won the encounter for exploration. In the test scenario, I found a fucking just random, like, one of the bomb dudes just kicking around inside of an old building. While the other guy was playing, found like a secret stash of glory items. It was really pretty straightforward, actually. It was like really quick to do. Yep. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm real bad at history. I'm like my history knowledge is very weak. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I saw. I need to double check 100% on that. Yeah, I think that sounds right. I'm glad it makes sense though. So I'm not potentially pulling info entirely out of my ass, just posting. Or out of what I heard. So like secondhand whispers, I guess. But yeah, that's also lore, please. I think it's just it's getting used to stuff. Yeah. What is Worf good for? Absolutely nothing. Sounding like the biggest dork who ever lived. A couple little bits. Eventually, I'll need to get some proper bases for these guys to be kind of aquatic. Apparently, that Zavka workshop, the guy who makes all the cool bases I like, he has some bases that are just crabs. Oh, how did you get black? How did I get? This every now and then, like I'll just get like. How? Why? How did it get there? Okay. That going a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I probably should glue them onto the bases. Or, like, not glue them, just fucking blue tack them. Oh god. All my blue tack, I use blue tack for priming and for holding stuff to bases, so all my blue tack is like slowly getting weaker and weaker, but it's still holding on reasonably well. And then I also need so because I want to keep the palette kind of simple, I'm thinking about using that same brown. Well, no, maybe a different brown. I should use a different brown for the apps, just to show that like this is like a like dirty brown pants. Not dirty, like it's like pants brown, and then I need to have like a leather brown. Yeah, I think I know what I want to use for. Very. Oh god, why is this so drippy? Really drippy for a sec. We finally hit the ad break. I knew it was gonna happen. Eventually ads come for us all. There we go. There we go. I'm wasting a joke on a BRB, so there we go. I really like this Teto song. It's just, but it is the music video is just Teto fucking spinning, and you know Teto spins real nice. And I've been fucking spoiled for like really good like V-synth music lately. It's been very nice. I've been eating good. All the good shit. Like I feel like there used to be a time I would have to wait like potentially like months for songs. Like my music playlist now updates probably like bi-weekly, if not even sooner. Like on a dry spell, it might be bi-weekly. We have to eventually. I think I'm gonna try to do a lot of that like tarnished metal stuff on. I don't know how much I want to rely on like getting like the tarnished metal stuff. I don't know how much I want to do on that. Ooh, fucked up on this guy, and I did not get that like little side strip of armor. Is it too late for that? Oh no, there's still a bit of metallic on my palette. Yo, let's go. There we go. Get the slats looking. Like these guys got like quite a bit more to go, but I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy with just like the like they're starting to take shape is what I'm trying to say. They're looking nice for that. I feel like a little. This guy's fingers before I go deeper. Nope. There we go. Also, I don't think I'm ever gonna give this guy a knife. I was just like looking for shit to be like, all right, what does he need? Oh, this guy doesn't have. I just like miss a bunch of metal. Maybe I did. Oh, now's the time to find it before I go like even deeper. I guess I should also start painting the gun too. If I just get some paint on the gun, it'll definitely read more closer to being done, I guess. Is there 4 troopers, and then I think actually once I get these guys, like I have what's it called? I got this guy, like my fucking death commando, which I actually did get some. Maybe I might fuck around with him a little bit. Hold on. I just want to see something. So, I got me some speed paints. From Army Painter. Because I think I've generally been enjoying those, and I saw a tutorial for using these speed paints for like just to like build up some glow effects. So like I painted these like back tubes on this guy, which this will give those guys some time to dry anyway, so it's not the worst. This is supposed to be like a really kind of a orange I was expecting. Oh, this is Fire Giant Horde. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, maybe I just gotta thin it out a bit more. There we go. So if I get, because I don't need it for contrast reason. I basically saw like I forget who's the guy, but he was just showing off the idea of like, I already used some OSL stuff with my, what's it called? With my Skaven, but when I ever do OSL that way, I do an airbrush, and I think this guy's a lot thinner than that, so I don't want to go and like potentially destroy some details I don't want to do. So I was just looking for some tutorials and stuff, and I was like, okay, this seems pretty good. I was already painting like the base white. Go in there, hit it with this. I might hit it with a yellow on a couple of spots as well. And then the general idea was like, yeah, you just take like the base color you use for that, and you just kind of like build it up into the areas that are just going to be hitting the light. So like, I'm going to be trying to eventually work this orange into like bits of the arm, and then like maybe bits of the backpack, stuff like that. Yeah, let's put it how's it going, Kogaso? Welcome everybody. Welcome. That's the fucking like Shin Megami Tensei like style dungeon crawler Toho game, right? How's it going, everybody? Though, if you do not know me, I'm Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skave variety. How is that? I think I got that like bookmarked on my Steam thing. There's like I don't know where I'd play that. It's like that. There's the Iakazaya, the food management Toho sim. I saw that as well. I was like, that looks pretty legit. Very Megaten. Let's go. The amount of people wild up for Toho fan games, it's really legit. God, I haven't thought Toho hijack in a hot fucking minute. Holy shit, let's go. Hey, how's it going, everyone? If you do not know me, I'm Halbernot the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nurgle and Skave variety, and working on some Heretic Trooper guys, but I'm trying to also just get like a very, very faint little glow started on this bad boy. And then just like take this very thin contrast paint and just kind of work it into the area around there. Yeah, oh god, yeah. Everybody's fucking sick today. I don't know what's happening. Everybody's sick. I see. I thought everybody was playing Monster Hunter. Apparently, everyone's playing Fight or Flight with illness. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you got a fever, definitely. You probably shouldn't have streamed with a fever, but like, so you know, sometimes Tuhu is like a cure for that, I guess. Yeah, I think there's like a couple like joke things that like the guys behind what's it called? I thought it said PayPal. No, Power World. It's like, yo, just get like, let's just everybody's calling off sick for Monster Hunter. Just give them the day off. Which I don't know how true that is necessarily, but the idea is fun. How you doing, son? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm really fucking sick, bro. Some would say I'm even tubular. How you doing, though? How you doing? Like, I'll let this yeah, a little bit. Might mix them a little bit more like yellow and just try to like build up the stuff. Looking relatively good though. I'm trying out some glow on this boy. I'm trying a different style of glow than I usually do. It's like you take like kind of like thinned out contrast paints and you kind of like work them into some stuff. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, other than him, let me see. Let me move him away. Okay, well that's good. I spent like not $20 on paint for 4 paints isn't like the wildest, but it's like that's good. I'm glad I didn't waste everything. How you doing, Sathayo? Welcome. How you doing, nerds? How you doing? I'm working on some trench building, guys. Oh yeah, I want to do. Oh yeah, I should do the gun. I should get some of the wood on the gun. I'm just gonna do my dark. Where's my black brown? My old dependable black German camo black brown that I use for fucking every bit of wood. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm not having tech issues today. The new music playing widget, mwah, Chef's Kiss, has been working great. It's been working great. I'm very glad it's been working well. And the audio ducking seems to be. I keep forgetting if it's auto ducking or audio ducking. I think it's auto ducking. Auto ducking has been working great as well. Like check this out. So if I stop talking, yeah, and then when I talk, the music gets quieter. Which is also good which was also really good for police knots. God, I'm very excited for like, I'm probably gonna have to pick something like kind of not fillery per se, but like you know, I'm gonna wait for I'm basically determining whether I'm gonna be playing Arcanum after I get that fixed, or maybe I might just be like, well, maybe instead of Arcanum I'll play Fallout 1, like a very similar idea, but maybe a bit more. I like Arcanum. I wonder if it's one that's just like too dense. Like there's just too much tech and too much like fiddling with menus and too much exploring. Like stuff that doesn't make a game bad, but I wonder if it's going to be a little awkward to stream. I'm a little worried about that. So like if maybe if I need to like I gave it a try. I know I would enjoy it as like a on my own free time game. Haha, free time. Imagine free time. But then maybe try Fallout 1, which is similar idea, but I think people generally have an easier time grasping Fallout 1. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, how you doing, Evelyn? Welcome. How you doing? I'm working on some Heretic dudes. I want some basic trooper dude. I'm really digging this palette on them, by the way. I know this is like a very reserved palette for like the forces of Satan, but like, you know, digging it. I'm digging Blue Devils, whatnot. I've known to play with this. Also, maybe have a good night, Jay, and take it easy, have a good rest. I mean, I had to beg my local group for a while, and then the Kickstarter happened, and then I got to play a lot. That's a tricky thing with like non-Warhammer war games. You do need to like really put in some effort to get some groups together. And so yeah, you might need to like print or build 2 armies and then like run demo games and stuff like that. Yeah, I think there's like a couple of them. I've heard similar things. I don't know. I'm not particularly looking for a TRPG in that vein yet. I would not be surprised if eventually I do need to run like running a Trench Crusade TRPG. I play. Whoa, yo, let's go. I mean, luckily, if you don't have the Sultanate in time, you do got the other guys. Like you got Hal Grail, so it's not like you'd be totally fucked if you didn't. I need to like, walk up out of this later. There we go. I'm just applying colors. Colors are being real right now. These bad boys are trying to get the big guns. Oh, never mind then. Okay. Yeah, okay, that would make that. Yeah, I have not played the Grail mirror match or like the court mirror match. That has to be miserable to some degree. Like, well, I mean, like Grail can get infection markers. They can be infected by the other player, but like, you know. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Do you know what they're interested in playing, or is it just like a tentative newbie? Oh, Redberg. Oh shit. Okay, then that'd be a good mix to play into. We got like, we're at the point where definitely people at my shop are like, what are you guys playing? Because of the way Warhammer does line of sight and everything, like that's where you get those boards that are just like all L corner ruins and stuff like that. So like when we were playing a game today that actually had like big, like, you know, like big things of like rough terrain and like little windows to poke through and everything, I do get people coming in from the sides like, what are you guys playing? And that's how I get them. Yeah, and that's the sad thing too, is to a certain degree, like you could do your best and try hard and like do everything right, and a game just doesn't manifest. It's really unfortunate, but yeah, it's that's the thing. It's like you pay technically with Warhammer, even though it's ungodly expensive, you do pay for like that consistency. You pay that you can roll into most stores and get a game in, or at least understand that there will be a scene. And it can be disheartening if you try to like have to work on every stuff. Get some Heretic Legion. Oh, let's go. That's why I'm doing this. I want to run some Heretic Legion lads. Yeah, you try so hard and get so far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter, bro. What do I want to do? How do I want to do? Zip. Actually, take a big zip. Oh yeah, no, actually, that's how you do, Epicenian. Welcome, how you doing? At the very least, like, now that X-Wing's dead, like, X-Wing's dead, long live X-Wing. Now you can do the thing where it's, like, a community could take over and, like, do all the things that, like, Fantasy Flight Games should have probably done. I have played, a one-shot of Only Ward with Cuckoo Kaedu, VTuber frog person, robot frog thing. Cuckoo's got a lot going on. And then I've ran Dark Heresy for my like local tabletop group a couple years, like many years back at this point. This is usually kind of a bright brown. Let me try it on this guy actually. Let me try one on the dorks. I would like to get a Dark Heresy thing going. Like I've had this idea in my head for a Dark Heresy campaign that I really want to do. I want to do a Dark Heresy campaign on a feudal world, with the idea that like, oh, so how you doing, Atropa? How you doing? Welcome. What's the oh no for? What's the oh no for? I would love to do a Dark Heresy campaign on a feudal world that is actively getting turned into a hive world. So you would have like I like Dark Heresy. What do you mean oh no for Dark Heresy? Command Center? I don't think I got a chance to check it out yet. I don't think I got to check it out yet. I've been... Usually on weekends I'm a little AWOL, so sorry if I don't get to like check everything on Discord during that. But Delta Greg. Oh, Delta Greg is another thing I would like to play. I really like the idea of Delta Greg, but like there's like a lot of games I've pitched to like my local groups and they're like, I'm not super interested. Like I would love to do Unknown Armies. But, like, you need a very specific type of person to also be into Unknown Armies. But, yeah, I've wanted to do a Dark Heresy thing in a feudal world that is being turned into a hive world. So you kind of have, like, what was, like, a kind of, like, classic fantasy medieval area just being, like, rapidly industrialized. And then you're playing with because you're the acolytes of the Inquisition, you're trying to find people who are, like dissidents who are like, well, we actually like things better when like the king was ruling and you weren't like actively making us work in the mines. Gotcha. That's like 3 different versions. Also true, yeah. Also true. Let's see. I get up in there. Yeah, because like we're like, well, we didn't like the kings. So we were really excited when you like took over, but like you sent all of our family to the mines, and anyone who's complained gets turned into a horrible, horrible robot man. We didn't even know what robots were until like a couple days ago. Like something like that. Exactly a line coming to the campaign where everyone played. Oh, that's all. Oh, that's always a mistake. Oh, that's always a mistake. Classic rookie mistake. The thing is, like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know you have some like military experience, and I feel like with that knowledge, you could definitely make a campaign get real fucking bananas. Like, if I ran Delta Green, mine would definitely be like, you know, very like pulpy and whatnot. Oh yeah, that's where like that's like I don't know, not a great idea. Everybody learn from Atropa's DM. Classic rookie mistake. And I can also have these like little sacks being over too. Like how I don't. Yeah, but yeah. Like, but the funny thing is, like, I do know that there are seriously games where you're like, effectively, from what there's like a couple of TRPGs where the premise is like, yo, who are you? You're playing you, okay, and then like aliens invade. What do you do? Like, I think those are kind of fun. I think those are kind of fun as a concept. I don't know how they balance those though. Like, I don't know if you're going to be like, all right, Jerry, listen, I don't think you're as good at lock picking as you think you are. Like clearly just gotta be maybe some sort of point by character creation thing, but I do wonder how they balance that. I legitimately do. Yeah. I love playing. God damn it. I see what you're doing there, nobody. I see what you're doing there. Oh, there we go. Good stuff. It does remind me, I think I've only gotten to play one Call of Cthulhu one shot as well. That's another like thing that I think is like, I think the fact that I have not ran Call of Cthulhu is like a thing on my GMing bucket list that I need to do at some point. Yeah. Maybe Psyker rolled bad. Oh yeah, no, that tracks. We were playing against just vanilla, like just orcs, and I was playing a horrible mutant. Like I was playing an abhuman that really wanted to die because he thought the Emperor would bring him back as a real boy. And God, he got fucking crunched by a war boss. He got absolutely fucking just smashed. Oh yeah, you could definitely do Only War as a horror thing. I'm reading more of that Requiem Infernal, which is a Sister of Battle horror book, which has been really good. I've been enjoying it. Fish for a group there. True. God, fucking Call of Cthulhu scene in Japan I find bananas because it's just like I don't think it's necessarily as popular as like D&D, but like it's a very interesting little like microcosm over there. Balance your character. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I've never got into Fate, like the system, not the visual novels, but I also haven't really done anything with those either. Like, I kickstarted the original Fate Kickstarter. I've been in multiple Fate games, but they just, like, I like the idea of doing, like, the big build your thing as a group, and I like the idea of, like, aspects and tags and whatnot. And I just don't really like the implementation. It always felt like every big encounter was just to stack a bunch of those and blow them in one big explosion. Just, like, get one big buff pile and just fucking detonate it. Yeah. And, like, the groups I was in, they relatively bought in. I think it's also kind of roughly too, where it was like, what's it called? Where like they would try to run like there's a guy who tried to run like, I think the DM tools were kind of weak as well, because I remember in there that like following some of the base directions, they made a skill called the Force, because like, oh yeah, sometimes for magic you'll just make a skill called like magic, and let me tell you, when you make a Star Wars game and you have a skill just called the Force, it does a lot. And, like, they were not experienced enough DMs to handle that. And then, like, I've played a couple, like, with just, like, vanilla Fate. I don't know. I like rules-light systems. I don't hate rules-light systems or, like really narrative-focused systems. Fate just never really done anything with me, especially with Fate Grand Order. Yeah. Fate Grand Order is still the only Fate that I've played. I would like, it's another bucket listing of actually just doing a proper playthrough of Fate Stay Night with all 3 routes. Yeah. And have some fist fighting or something. That sounds fucking bananas. How you doing, Joker? How you doing? Yes, I am doing the naval guys. Hold on. Okay, let me get this like little strap real quick. I'm doing like very, very basic base coats right now. Okay, I can see myself need some touch-ups. So the general idea, these guys are just gonna be like my troops. So they got this style of helmet. The gun is, they're not done. This style of helmets, and just like a bolt action rifle. All the guys who are more important, the Legionnaires, are gonna have this helmet, and they're gonna have SMGs. So yeah. But yeah, making the force a skill was a real bad idea. Like, once again, like, I don't feel like I feel like my friend at the time was trying, oh, hold on. It's like waist belt stuff that I just also did not get. Was like following kind of the procedures they told him to follow, and just, it did not work out. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I play people who know, like, knowledge about things that I don't. Like, if I ran a Delta Green campaign, like, I'm sure I would be like, I would say something that just doesn't make any sense from like a certain like military background thing, and I'd probably be corrected. But yeah, no, I would not goad people. I definitely would not goad people with like, yeah, make yourselves. I bet you don't know that much, and then it's like, no, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. Heavy troops. Oh, yeah, I saw those. Those look really legit. Those look really, really legit. Are you gonna, oh, wait, when you say drip heretics, are you doing the whole, what's it called? Are you doing the Knights of Avarice, or are you just doing kind of like vanilla? Oh, he didn't. Yeah, Knights of Avarice are really cool. I do like Knights of Avarice a lot. Little touch-up stuff in there. Why would a former intel ass have that many guns? Because people who like having guns like having a lot of guns. Like, I'm not even big into guns. Like, I just don't own any. But like, that feels pretty obvious. At least to me, that's blatantly obvious. Like, people like collecting and owning guns. It's like, yeah, it's like a, that's not even that weird. There. Oh. I grabbed the base from a different thing. Let me set you aside. Oh god, hold on. I knocked my paint over into the pallet, but it was shut, so like nothing happened. Oh wait, how did they break the game? Horns for the butcher. Ooh, yo, let's go. Sounds rad as shit. I do like the Knights of Avarice a lot. I'm going Raiding Party because I fail so many dash rolls. I'm like, fuck it. I want army-wide positive to dash. That's it. I'll trade having a werewolf for just the ability to actually make successful dash rolls. I'm like that desperate. Oh, okay. Breaking the game via rules. Let's go. Stay on stream. Oh, that's good. How you doing, Chieftain? Welcome. How are you? Are you free from the Monster Hunter mines? To be done cross class. Oh, okay. I guess that would make sense. Potentially, maybe. Oh, okay. Hold on. I didn't know what those little things are. These are little pouches. How you doing? Else to wait. Okay, I gotcha. I'm following. Yeah, God, I've been seeing a lot of people play Monster Hunter. Can't be a person with explosives, actually. Okay. Gotta go back and I definitely have so many little goofy little bits I'm gonna need to definitely retouch. How you doing, Kine? How you doing? Welcome. 3. Oh, brutal. At that point, you just release them and just try to like what's it called? You just release them and just do the reinforcements because like fuck exploring at that point. Yeah, we Scub came up and I needed to explain the origin of Scub once more. Yeah, it happens. Like maybe like every couple of months, like I gotta show my fierce and my fierce hatred of Scub. I'm truly anti-Scub. It's a mercenary and a U.S. source. Oh, Oh, so you're just saying that the guy was just so experienced just by being a dude, just like being a person, that like trying to properly mimic them within the rules of Delta Green made them like a fucking just like Swiss Army knife of pain. Oh, okay. That's kind of fun. Once again, showing that was a mistake of the DM, but like, why not? Yeah, I can see wearing a lot of hats. Yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, I imagine the whole friend group is kind of like that, except for the GM, I guess, or the DM just didn't realize that everybody was like super duper stacked. For backstory, Chieftain, Atropa's DM in a Delta Green was like, hey, everyone just play yourselves, not realizing the sheer amount of military experience everyone had. Delta Green is some versions use the same system of Call of Cthulhu, some are a little different. It's effectively the idea that's like, the government knows about the horrors of the Lovecraft universe. So you are Delta Green. You are a expendable asset sent to like, make sure that society keeps on trucking and that like horrors beyond time and space don't fuck shit up. You eventually keep fighting them until you do go insane and become broken. But like, no one really knows how much work you have to do to like keep the world relatively normal before you will crack at some point. And it's also like the idea of doing like Call of Cthulhu, but it's like a more modern setting too, where like it's effective. Like I know there's like some Delta Green stuff that takes place in like the 60s, but like you could do Delta Green like Call of Cthulhu. It's like you could run modern Call of Cthulhu like in like 2025, but a lot of people doing Call of Cthulhu are doing like 1920 because that's sort of the vibe of Call of Cthulhu of like you're an investigator from London. You have your butler. There's a scientist from Yale who is also studying with you, and then you got Larry, like the hired lug help, and you're going to like investigate something. General idea, yeah. It's Call of Cthulhu, but yeah, with more tactical shit for sure. Yeah. Listen, they're Gumshoe. I've ran one Gumshoe game. Oh no, that's okay. Fuck. So I've ran Trail of Cthulhu, which is the Gumshoe variant. No, not Gumshoe variant. Gumshoe's the one where it's like it's very based on investigation and like you can generate clues to a certain degree. I think I ran a Western Call of Cthulhu with God, what's a snake dude? I think it's Yig. It was effectively like them having to deal with a lot of like cultists from them because they found effectively like a self-propagating like information biohazard, and they were trying to stop it from eating away at their brains. So they were getting really, really desperate. Yeah. So like they were out in the desert and they were trying to find like anybody who would have like anything that could help them. Which it was like relatively fun. It was relatively fun. Yeah. You get that kind of like little bit of spirit adventure. You get that World War I trauma. You get a bunch of stuff. Oh god, yeah. Honestly, what I found to be easy, especially if you're doing like crusty gold too, paint brown, dry brush gold. Paint brown, dry brush gold. It will save you so much headaches. Holy shit, it's a fucking game changer for just like being efficient. Asymmetric warfare. Let's go. Sometimes that happens though. Sometimes the player is like gets real into the shit. But the collectivism of the friend group sounds like it. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. I know we've been playing in a Pathfinder game where like some of it's. I think in game time we're like only maybe like 2 months, and it's been like 2 years now. We're having a lot of players doing like, I would argue like side quest stuff where it's like they're doing their own personal affairs in between like big story beats, and it's definitely between that and like some other like things. This is definitely do be going around. Yeah, because the gold always will have like a bit of a brown tinge to it anyway. Let's see. Do I have a good example? What's a good thing I can just grab real quick? Okay. This is a barrel. I'm gonna paint on raw plastic for this. So I'm just gonna show this. I'm gonna choose just a brown. I'm just gonna try the charred brown because it's kind of a warm brown. I know. Oh, so it's like that. It's that fucking deep. See, that sounds great though. Honestly, that sounds great. Like I think if you're on that, like if you got all the same fixation, like the same like this is my shit. I think that would make like a really really fun campaign. This barrel might be too big. I should have picked a smaller item. There we go. Get a little bit more on there. Shooty game right now. Like a shooty TRPG? Yeah, there we go. Barrel detected to be real. You get. Oh, there we go. I'm doing this pretty thick because I just want coverage quick. I want coverage quick and I don't give a shit. I don't need to get the sides of the barrel. I'm probably eventually going to strip the paint off of this. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shadowrun. That sounds about right. Put that off to the side. Take a seat. Broker mine. Oh, that sounds about right. Especially like if you're playing a game in that era, I can see that getting you into some shit. Oh, oof. Yeah, no, that's a. Yeah, I can see that. It's like it's a curse specifically made to make someone lose jobs. Brutal. I kind of like that stuff though. It's like your character's not dead, but there's gonna be like big detriment things. So definitely still want to get rid of that at some point. Cursed with having opinions and then having the opinions leak. Just stop the bad roads. Just like, please, I need to buy gear so I can be in a safe place. That's pretty rad though. That's pretty rad. Our opinions are offensive. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Oh, what a fucking dipshit. Sounds like a fun character though. Does sound like a fun character. That barrel's gonna take a bit to dry because I did not think that through. Go men, everybody. There we go. Brutal fucking curse. Brutal fucking curse. Country boy stealth mage. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So if you aren't DMing that, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know you typically DM a lot, so like I was like, oh god, DMing Shadowrun is fucking miserable. Then again though, it's like it's one of those things. I mean, the Shadowrun gets worse with each edition, from what I understand. But like the dream of Shadowrun is real. But man, when I DM'd it, that was just fucking miserable. Like it's one of those things that I imagined that like if your whole group was like really like if that was the only game you ever played and like you got real good at it and like everyone was on the same wavelength, yes. My group was never really like right there. Gotta get into the fucking recesses. George Washerson? God damn it. Oh, it's very good. Oh yeah, okay. If you're based off the Brad Neely, I totally get it. There we go. The other one shot model. You might as well, yeah. I mean, if you got that itch. Let's see, mushroom person, check out pot sleeping. Aw. Cheap cookish on that. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, that's a sweet thing to do. Oh yeah, I'm sure your player will. I'm sure the person will appreciate when they get their necklace. Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of full of the worst. Yeah, TRPGs do be good. So I'm still cooking up a couple right now. I haven't got any updates on those yet, so I'll keep you all you nerds posted on that. And I think I got like one more guy. How's the barrel doing? All right. Barrel's dry enough that I can use this for demonstration purposes. I am going to use what? Silver. Let me get a real bright gold. All right. So I got. Oh, that's copper. Where's my? Oh, there we go. So here's my rich gold. God, I haven't played 3.5 in a hot fucking minute. I have not played 3.5 in a hot minute. I actually don't think I played 3.5 since it was like an active system. I miss it. I do miss it sometimes though. There we go. Yeah, it's like that. I did a thing where like I ended up getting another player to be really into GMing. So now I don't get a GM for my local group, which is, but like, I kind of enjoy like the DMing one-shot things though. That's always been pretty fun to me. All right, let's grab There we go. I need to clean this thing anyway. All right, I'm gonna use this dry brush. There we go. I'm gonna get some gold on it. I'm gonna use my my dry brush test palette, really just kind of like work a lot of it out. A little test on my hand, and then yeah, let's see. There we go. I'll probably have to do a couple bit more layers of this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, do you guys see this? Ooh, there we go. Check this shit out. And you can especially like dry brush, like put more emphasis on like the real bright areas, like the raised areas, and you can just leave like the like what's it called? It's really shiny. Yeah. And you can just leave the brown elsewhere. Oh, there we go. Kind of focus on the one area, like I said, and just like leave the like little in stuff with like the brown. There we go. Yeah, it's I made it. This is like an old G-Dubs barrel I've had fucking forever. So yeah, I would recommend like if you're painting a lot of the adornments, I would recommend doing that. Do that. Hey everybody who has like chaos trim, do that. Paint brown and then dry brush to trim. It'll change your life. You can also use like coppers too. If you dry brush with a steel color, you can make it like rusty. Wiping this brush out. It'll save you a lot of time. How you doing, Tweety Verde? Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Tweety Verde? I don't know if you pronounce the E. How you doing, Lemon? Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, look at me picking up little tricks over the years. Now you guys get the little tricks too. Ooh, let's go. Ah! I did the little wavy hand thing, and I accidentally knocked over a brush and then made myself huge. Excellent. There we go. One player who just read Dwarf Barbarian. Ah, hell yeah. I like the idea of fun mess. How do you use Warp Block Bronze? You could use that as well. I've also done that for like the what's it called? I know Steve wants me to put a tutorial up, which I need to do like a proper video thing. You can use that Tweety Bird. Oh, I can do that. I can do Tweety Bird. Okay, let's see if I can show you the if you look at the club on the big boy. I'm gonna do a proper photo of him someday. That kind of like, oh yeah, you don't see it very well in here. It's like a very tarnished, no, that use regular copper instead of Warp Block Bronze. But yeah, you could, dry brushing Warp Block Bronze is really, I love Warp Block Bronze so much. It's one of my favorite colors. Hey, how you doing, Tweety? How you doing? I almost said, hey, what's up, Doc? But that's the wrong character. How you doing, though? How you doing? You do not know me? I'm Hobbernaut the Mimic Up. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the variety. Not in a good mood. Maybe watch me paint goofy little dudes, and that generally works for some people. So hopefully that'll work for you. There we go. Like the old putty tat. I did. Watch fucking a minute. Like I'm legitimately. Oh yeah, no. The last time I watched Looney Tunes was when I watched Space Jam 1 again. How you doing, Scrotus? Welcome. How you doing? Like, I'm definitely one of those people that, like, I don't necessarily believe in the concept of a movie aging. I think it was just, I was more aware of, like, man, Space Jam really only exists to jerk Michael Jordan off, like, a lot. It's like, as a kid, I was like, yeah, there's the Monstars, and, like, oh no, there's all the Looney Tunes, and, like, no, like, Space Jam is like an hour and a half of jerking. Okay, an hour and like 25 minutes of jerking Michael Jordan off for being Michael Jordan. And then, like, you know, maybe there's some like Looney Tunes there, I guess. Yeah. That's all good. Just try to take it easy and watch me paint this Heretic Legion guy. Maybe it'll help. But yeah, I remember, because yeah, that was the last Looney Tunes thing I watched. I was watching it. I was like, man, this is. I used to really like this movie. I really, really, really used to like this movie, and I can't enjoy it anymore. Like, I mean, it is responsible for the fucking like Space Jam song, which is worth it. It's Michael Jordan and me. God damn it. How you doing, Grace? How you doing? I don't know. I did not nearly enjoy it much watching it as an adult. But the thing is, I still got like pretty good like residual memories prior to that point. How you doing? How you doing, Grace-ig? Grace, wait, is it Grace? No, it's Grace. Oh my god, I think it's Grace GG. I think I've been just calling you Egg just because like there's a non-trivial amount of like VTubers that are egg themed. So like I see the word egg, I'm like, oh, clearly that was meant for egg and not GG. Not good game. Somebody's just rooting for the egg puns. Unless I'm overthinking it and I was correct the whole time, which I doubt it. I'm more willing to believe that I goofed than anything else. Yes. Side strap? Hold on, I need to... Yeah, okay. Some of these have an additional side strap. It's both... Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess a lot of people did pop Big Bone from Lola. Fair. I did not have my furry awakening for her, so yippee, let's go. I never had a furry awakening to begin with though, so like I was out of all the things that's wrong with me, I think I'm relatively safe. You're doing all right? Hell yeah, let's go. No, you're fine. You're fine. You are a-okay. You're a-okay. Oh, you did both. Okay, so okay, that's good. I need to go back. A lot of the paints in here are gonna need an additional coat and like touch up and stuff, which is not too bad though. Get a little bit on some of these side straps for the armor. Oh god. Like this. Why did I do it like this? Nande. They're painting. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Is it? Are you doing it for like the old world, or like what game are you painting a bunch of skeletons for? Because that doesn't narrow it down a lot. But I'm very fuck yeah, skeletons. Hell yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much of that like it's like there has to be like an awakening moment, or just like I don't know, you just kind of fall into it. Never really did anything for me personally, but like you know, some it's some people's thing, so it's whatever's. Let's make it for Black Templar. Yeah, that is always funny, like the aggressive Black Templar profile picture, and then like their like weird furry obsession. Like stack. That'd be pretty good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've heard kind of mixed things about the old world, where it's like apparently it's very like if you're playing it casually with your bros, it's probably fine in the way that every war game's casually with your bros is fine. But I've heard that it's got some like really weird shit with like dragons and hero units and whatnot. But yeah, yeah, apparently a lot of people use me as an excuse to paint their stuff. So hey, fuck yeah, let's go. But yeah. I do like hearing that. I do like hearing that, like, yeah, how you were painting, so I've started painting or building or whatever. There we go. Yeah, I have a couple of things that could turn, like, I have a bunch of Chaos Warriors and a bunch of elves, and I think, like, I have high elves now, so it's like, I got them on, like, a good deal, and I'm debating, it's like, I feel like I should get rid of one of them. Pros of getting rid of if I get rid of the Chaos Warriors, like, you know, like, the elves would be something different, but if I just want to have, like, Chaos options for, like, every game, that might also be fun, too, but also elf cool. Yeah. Yeah, that point, yeah, if you have enough, you might as well. Like, it's like one of those things, it's like, well, I have the stuff, I might as well double dip. I have not played the, OPR, like, regiment stuff. I was able to get, I played a couple of games of OPR that I enjoyed. I was trying to use it as, like, a gateway tool to get, yeah, I have a bunch of, there's, like, a newer sculpt of the, not Phoenix Guard. Maybe the Phoenix Guard, like the typical dudes. And I do have 2 Phoenixes though, and those are real. The Phoenixes are legitimate, very very pretty models. I do really like the Phoenixes. I have a 1 fire and 1 ice that I just they came built that way, so I was just like, okay, why not? Yeah, yeah. Hero Hammer is why I keep hearing a lot. Yeah, I hear it's really Hero Hammer, but yeah. So like I don't know. I'm at that point where like, you know, I like my infinite backlog is not that big of a deal, but it's also like I'm realizing that like some of these some of these projects I am not going to get around to. So it's like, well, if I only had 1 work in progress, like the Old World Army, do I go for elves because they're cool and like I don't have anything quite like high elves, or do I just go I rebased my Chaos Warriors, and like now I'm like, maybe I should put them back on 32mm rounds, and then just use conversion trays. I probably should have just did that. Yeah, I also just like, not that space is like the biggest detriment, but like, you know, storage, having just like clutter removal, like mental storage is the big thing. Like it would be nice to just declutter a couple of my models. It's like just like really get rid of them. So I don't know which. I know, but if I make, here's the thing though. If I put the Chaos Warriors back on rounds, I could use them for Age of Sigmar. I likely won't because I got Skaven and Maggotkin already for Age of Sigmar, which I could totally do that instead. But like, you know, option maybe, I don't know. I could also just say fuck it and get rid of both. But no, I would like to keep 1. I would like to keep 1 of the 2. Maybe that's something that like I'm too indecisive and I should just do like a poll one of these days. Just be like, which one? I guess I don't know. I forget like how much people like get really upset if you try to do square bases in Age of Sigmar. Yeah. I do like I do enjoy going full Marie Kondo on stuff. Which, by the way, her book is really fun. She like Marie. How you doing, Lana? How you doing? Welcome. Like Marie Kondo, I think based as like unironically autistic, but only for regards to clinging. Like her book is a legitimate fun read, even if it's also kind of practical too. I always remember this chapter where she's like, I went to start cleaning my house, like a big deep clean of the family's house, and I saw this jacket that my brother had, and my brother hasn't worn this jacket in 3 years, so I was like, oh, I'll get rid of this jacket because it's just taking up space and it's just cluttering things, and I threw it out. And then my brother was like, what the fuck? Why did you throw away my jacket? And she's like, oh, you're not using it. It's like, that's my jacket. And then she's like, oh, and then I learned I should definitely not do that. Like, you fucking, oh my God. I'm glad you clinging autism your way into a career, because if not, you would be a fucking menace. I do like the square bases are fun too. I mean, having 1 square base army I think would be good. It's just as something. Which is why I kind of think, like, you know, I got enough Chaos armies. Maybe High Elves would be a fun little change of pace. Like a little bit. Quarterly and swear. I do feel that too. I think it's like, you know, bases set a mood based on the game. Not mean the pun. Get Ben Wars. Oh, you should. You totally did. Oh, no, she did not. Like, the jacket was gone. It was like donated or thrown away. I forget which. The jacket was forever out of her brother's reach. It was removed. Oh yeah, like as a guy who paints a lot of Skaven, oh for sure, yeah. Get that big stack. That's what I said. Her book's a fun read because she does shit like that, and you're like, God, you got a television show? Ow. Oh, this guy didn't get a strap. There we go. This is a good catch. Elves are just better, true. It's also like, you know, I mean, I have 3D printing options for both Chaos Warriors and High Elves if I really wanted to. So Grace, have yourself a good night. Take it easy, yo. So if I wanted just to take 1 as a base and then fill out the other options, that would not be the worst. It wouldn't be like a big financial thing either. Either way, I don't think I'm gonna get around to any of those two anytime soon. But you know, at some point maybe. The problem is Trench Crusade is taking over my life, and I'm going to continue to work on Trench Crusade minis with the occasional odd Warhammer model, just because, like, I still like painting Warhammer stuff. But what do we want to do, buddy? No. Inventory of the lads. There we go. We got this lad. This lad. This lad. And then this lad. So, like, definitely still very rough at this stage, but, like, you know, coming together. Spin the Eye of God. Let's go. Yeah, Chaos Doors, it's kind of that forever, like, the Chaos Doors are coming back any day now. Need some water. You know, I don't know. Conceptually, I like Dark Elves a lot. I just don't have any Dark Elves model. Like I said, the only reason I have High Elves is because someone was trading in an entire High Elf army for like $100. 2 Phoenixes, 19 Rangers. For some reason, one of the Rangers is missing. And I think like 20 or 30 Phoenix Guard. It was a lot. Like it was enough. Like I continue to be weak to deals. I'm super weak to deals. What do I do with a kid? Like, I'm gonna do that thing where it's like I'm gonna tarnish the like the little plates. Yeah, I love me a big hat. I do like the big hats. I can't tarnish everything. I can tarnish the tubes, maybe a little bit. I could also just do another layer on some. I could just retouch up some of the blue. I feel like getting I play 8th edition with that many Phoenix card? Maybe. Like I said, they just dumped them at the store, and I was like, ooh, a deal, a bargain, if you will. Actually, you know what? I just did that really cool gold dry brush. Maybe I could do that for these guys too. Just like have some just like gold containers, maybe. Oh, no, that might be adding too many. Or I could do copper instead. I could do. Oh. Okay, we'll do a start. Here. Paint the blue. Yeah, I have not added up how many points. Also, actually, I should definitely do High Elves because Lore Master gave me I have Prince Indrik sitting in a pile that he basically was like, yo, Hal, I had this High Elf Dragon guy for ages. Well, he said Prince Indrik. He was like an early model I painted, and he's got a like really scuffed. And let's look at let me grab it real quick. It's like right behind. Part of it is. Oh no, it's hooked. There we go. So yeah, let me zoom out a bit. There we go. Oh, that sounds gross. Okay. So yeah, I got this dragon guy, his mighty steed. There's scuff that's just going to be inherent to the way it was put together, but I've been trying to strip up as much, I think that's just like discoloration. It's like fine. I got the head. They glue that bad boy on there. I think I currently have the prince himself sitting in like really strong stripping solution because he's just stained in a way, and that I cannot really deal with. I gotta break some crud around there. Yeah, oh, this is I do really like this model though. There's something about like the very thin serpenty dragons that G-Dubs really likes that's very fun. Yeah, exactly, Goroth. Exactly. I do like the snaky dragon. Maybe I gotta get this guy together at some point. There's just gonna be like you can kind of see. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. It's gonna be a little funky. There's some like grits. There's some like really grit stuff that like I probably could just remove if I file it. Oh, I could paint the dragon like new. All python colored dragon would be pretty bitchin'. I'll have to think about that. I'll put him aside for now, just so I don't forget about this. That might be a fun thing. That might be a fun thing to do. Oh yeah, everything about Island of Blood is fucking rad. I'm sad that like that was like I missed out on that arrow stuff. Oh, I totally believe it's some like meta limitation. And then how you doing, Garcia's artwork? Welcome everybody. Welcome. If you do not know me, I'm Halbernaut the Mimicoff. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nerdlands game variety. And today I was working on some lads for my Heretic Raiders. Sorry, I'm doing the Heretic Legion. I'm doing the Naval Raiders. So I got some like regular chumpos, and then the Legionnaires with the SMGs. How's you doing, Batcat? Welcome. What are you working on? I also have been doing a little. Ooh, actually, this is me doing like a very light glow. Okay, actually, oh yeah, using the thin contrast. But ooh, hold on. I don't want to fuck around with this a little bit more. Go, man. Yeah, this is my Death Commando. No, this is a good zoom. There we go. There we go. Working on what works. Hey, yo, let's go. Get down here. Just like keep knocking myself around. Maybe. I'd believe it. Probably try to hit this up with like an additional layer. I'm trying to do like kind of like DIY glow effects on this guy a little bit. Kind of move some of this around. But yeah, work on 20 orcs. Oh, are you just doing like a big bunch of boys? I do have a bunch of like the old metal and resin storm boys who are just like in a pouch somewhere I need to do something with. Projects forever. That's like maybe one of these days I'll put together like a project queue and I'll let you guys spend channel points to like move stuff around in my project queue. Really thin that out too. That logo and if I can get this looking really good, I can start replicating this like similar glow idea for a lot of shit. Yeah. I don't have boys. I mean storm boys, I have some commandos. I actually just don't have vanilla boys kicking around. There's no boys at the Hal household, unfortunately. Mine was just another thing that I saw them and they were like cheap. So I was like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? So yeah, I'm trying to fuck around with this glow effect. I don't think this is gonna be like perfect or anything, but like the better I can get about doing manual glow, which would just be really fucking nice for like a bunch of other projects and stuff. No boys allowed of it. Oh, apparently not. I think it's just like orcs are a thing that I think are cool. Or this orange. I'm just never quite at the point. So, like, I have a war boss that I've painted on stream for the paint along project. I have like 5 or 10 storm boys. I have a bunch of old, like the pre-kill team commandos, and I have a fucking squig-off, which is bananas. For someone who does not own a lot of orcs, having a squig-off is such a weird thing. But once again, my shop had a used squig-off, and like my shop has a policy that like if they can't tell if a Forge World model that's given to them is like legit, they'll price it like realizing that it could be fake. Now, could my squig-off be fake? Maybe. I don't know. It feels legit. The resin looks properly Forge Worldy, so I'm like I'm willing to believe that mine is real. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Bring it out. I actually don't have a huge amount of time left in the stream. You should bring out the whittling wood when I'm streaming though. How you doing, Albert? How you doing? I'm wrapping up tonight with a little bit of a Death Commando, trying out some like really basic bitch glow effect. Moving this like little power pack. Probably gonna find out that I'm going like way too hard on like the back glow, but I don't think so. I think it's looking kind of nice. Cake reel. This guy doesn't have a whole lot of cake, to be honest. Not a lot of cake on this. Also bought a yellow speed paint, so I'm gonna find out what happens if I just hit the tips with that yellow. Okay. This is one of those yellows that like on the palette looks like basically. Oh no, okay, as it's diluting a little bit, it's looking a little... less just pure yellow, like less orangey, I guess. The Elder Shield's the same, probably not the best. Yeah, I mean, it's a DM's problem. If you're providing free skeletons, that's on them to work with the free skeletons, you know. Like a bit of yellow on the tip side. These, okay, I guess if it's working a little bit, like brightening them. So let's go. Yeah, that's I feel like if you could run a tabletop RPG, like I've played games where I've had multiples of just like basic bitch models, and it's like, yeah, you adapt after a while. It's fine. Yeah, you're like real hardcore on the yellow to make this like really bright. Like, did I just like really dabble that shit on? Maybe. Again, this is like a technique that I'm newer to, like using contrast for like layers for like glow and stuff. Yeah, I was very, I mean, like 3.5 was my first TRPG, so I definitely did a lot of like buy the official booster boxes of minis from fucking Wizards of the Coast. I did a lot of shit like that because that was the thing you could do. Okay. Oh shit. Actually, check this out. These are getting a lot warmer because of the yellow at the top. Probably should let it dry a little bit, but like, you guys can kind of see the vision, right? It's coming together. This is starting to feel like a warm glow, which is what I want. Okay. It's not gonna be like the perfect OSL, but it's gonna be enough. Which is funny because this is a fucking stealth suit, but I was like, clearly these bulbs should glow, you know? Oh yeah, I'm glad you like my stuff. Thank you. I want to see like a big family reunion. Oh no, hold on. What did I just like? Well, these are my trench programs I played today. One of them is an old Redemptor Dreadnought using another model as a false arm because that's the kind of shit you gotta do where I'm at. Oh shit though. Unfortunately, looking at the time, I'm gonna check this out. And if I pause the new music player, it goes away. And with that, let's go to the outro screen. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. I had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I have to wrap up for the night because of the wage cage calls me tomorrow. Oh. Schedule-wise, rough schedule for next week. Tuesday, mini painting. Wednesday, I don't know yet. It might be mini painting because I need to figure out what the fuck I'm going to be doing. And then Thursday, we're going to be doing Return to Frogtown. So if you liked Frogtown, there's going to be more Frogtown. Saturday will be more Police Knots. And then Sunday will be more mini painting. Yippee. So there's going to be at least 2 mini painting. I don't know beyond that. Yeah. But yeah, everybody on the YouTube side, have yourself a good night and take it easy. Bye-bye, YouTube people. Bye-bye. I'll catch you later.